No kid, says the guy who wants to murder an entire town of
bad.
people. Okay.
Killing bad. All right.
Killing bad. Okay.
Did Ashley make it there yet?
No, they should be here any moment though. No. Is there anything you guys want to do on the way there? It's gonna take probably 4 days of hard travel to get through this place.
Yeah, I'm filling my book.
Anything you guys want to do? Just real quick.
Does anybody want Dimension Door?
Sorry, with Caduceus the whole time.
What do you want to talk about?
Everything.
Everything. Okay, well, we go for it. We'll have a little bit of a quick chat.
Before we make it over there, I want you guys to know I'm not going to be of much help without my items.
You have them on.
Oh, I gave him back to you. I
back.
gave everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
I got 'em back?
Oh yeah, you
yeah.
don. You were probably the only kill, but yeah, I said you don your armor and stuff while they were talking, while you guys met up and everything. So you have everything back. You're good to go.
I want you to fight with us with nothing. Let's see how well you do.
Prove yourself. Caduceus, as you guys go
wants.
along, he is like ecstatic about his behavior. He is super into it. He's dancing along. He's prancing along. He's talking about all sorts of stuff he sees, almost like Doug from Up.
Squirrel.
Yeah, he is just everywhere, and like he'll wander off for a little bit. Like he'll wander off into the woods for a sec, and you can always see him. Like
killing is great.
You hear him talking
it's the
and
best
stuff.
thing ever.
Oh, this is nice.
But killing is
Oh,
bad.
that's nice. Oh, he like
That's
running
good.
around and stuff, and just dog
Don't
behavior.
roll in anything, man.
How you doing, extra?
He'll like go up ahead of you guys on the trail a little bit and come back.
It's evening for you, I
But-
think.
Yeah, overall he seems to be in a very good mood. So he's very happy dog. By the way, you guys see this interaction of Mara talking to Caduceus, and for the first time that you guys have ever seen them interact, and the whole time he's been around, he is a lot more responding to her. Like when she speaks to him, he looks up, and she'll like have a one-way conversation with him.
Tell me that's not the best 100 gold you've ever spent, Mara.
That's so good.
So it's a very odd sequence of events going on for anybody outsiders. It's like Mara talking to herself.
Oh, does anybody want to attune to the striker sword?
Oh, poor Boo.
My poor striker sword. You're not using it.
No, I got a chaos axe, man.
How much room is in the bag of holding?
Not
Well, not a lot, but a little bit now. You guys have spent some gold. You guys, how much gold have you spent? You spent 1,700, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
it.
quite a bit of. Well, that's a lot of weight. 50 gold is a
Yeah.
pound. So
Can you
Found
put
out
in
about the mithril ore. He found out.
he did find out about the
Oh,
mithril.
come
They
on,
traded him-
guys.
They
I
traded him
would've-
some mithril.
Roman, I would have never let that leave
I had no
under
part.
any
You know what, Boo?
circumstance.
You know what? You weren't
I
there,
had no
so
It's-
you
That's why
weren't
I
there.
offered it instead of one of the many fucking gems.
And I'm
we
just
have.
saying, I'm just gonna metagame right now. Caster would have loved to talk to you,
Yes,
Yeah,
he would've. You
we
can
had a
tell
little
by
chat
the-
about it.
The individual he is.
and that's
Yeah.
Fat Cat.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna deal with that a lot. I'm sorry.
But I couldn't empty out all 5,000 gold I have in gems into your bag of holding.
No, no.
Yeah.
No.
Because my satchels doesn't carry a whole lot. It's only 150 pounds, and I'm not sure what the limit of your bag of holding is. I think it's 500.
When was the last time you fed that thing, Luke?
Just whenever we eat.
I
give
would
it, like, a
assume
little
as
bite.
long as you guys have food, he can feed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as so, if you guys ever run out of food, you're gonna be in deep shit. It's gonna start eating boot.
What is it?
It's a satchel of teeth.
Oh yeah.
It's a bag. It's a minor bag of holding, except it tries to eat something. It tries to eat the wearer when it doesn't get fed after a couple days.
I think
Yeah.
I can carry 500 pounds of shit in this bag, yeah?
In the bag of holding?
Yeah.
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 But you're pretty damn full. You got a lot of shit in there still.
Oh,
Oh, you
yeah.
did trade.
Oh, yeah.
None yet.
Did you trade platinum? No, you didn't give him platinum.
There's a long list of who's been
So you
killing
still have all
after
the
we
platinum
take this
ingots.
keep, though. Yeah. So
Still
I have
rich.
I have 120 pounds of
Fortune's still rich.
gold.
Boot, I need you to roll on the scroll case if you want, just once because the other three don't matter. So on the final day, you'll have another scroll.
Oh, I was gonna say while I'm walking, I'm doing it every single day, just pulling one, anyways. So yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Kills
we
back.
also still have the gold bars, too.
Let's see what I got. I got Unseen Servant. I had him go walk next to people and poke them for a while. I had Disguise Self. I turned into Mara. I had Cure Wounds. I cured Mara for when I hit her for 33. And the last day is Bless, 7.
Did you make it there safe and sound, bro?
Yep.
So, Lance, do you want the Cape of the
Keep
Mountain
talking.
Bag?
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Do you want the Dimension Door spell? That's something you're into?
How is it used?
Once per day, you can Dimension Door. You can use the Dimension Door spell. You can bring somebody with you as
What does
part of
Dimension
Dimension.
Door mean exactly? Like, I don't know if my character would know in depth exactly what it means to.
You can
Dude, this
teleport
is pasted.
500 feet. You can teleport 500 feet in a direction, and it's instantaneous, and it leaves like a cloud of smoke where you bamf from and where you bamf to, so that's you can't be hit immediately. It's hard to hit you.
Is it something I'm going to have to attune to?
Yes,
Hmm.
I know. Yeah. If anybody
Can I
else
have
wants
it?
it too, yeah. If
Can I
you
have
want it.
Kate, check this out.
Oh,
What?
really?
What?
And what about Arcadia? as
What is it?
well?
Arcadia kind of
You
sticks her
fuckers.
chest out a little bit. She's like, I
Yeah,
have
well-
everything I need right here, and she holds onto the hilt of her sword.
Oh,
Right,
geez.
she teleports and goes invisible all the time.
I
Kate, come here.
am well capable of taking.
I gotta get rid of this bag,
Aren't I,
guys.
Mara?
I got a present for you.
Mhm.
I gotta get rid of it. It's
is
gonna
it?
fucking kill
She
me.
kind of like perks up a little bit and comes over to you.
Boot said I could have it.
What is it?
I meant you could have. It's fine, I guess. Because then she could Dimension Door with you. It's fine, I guess. Fine.
How many times can she use it a day?
Once.
Once.
I'll
once
send
a
it to you. Or. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Because you control
Well,
her,
Roman
don't you?
knows it. No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
She is a wild woman.
Okay, well, you know what Dimension Door does, Roman. That's what she has.
Yep. She can Dimension Door once for a long rest, with one creature her size or smaller.
In case you get in a rough situation and I'm not around.
Oh god, I hate to ask this, but since you brought it up, would you be okay with holding on to all of my wealth, Kate?
What? I'm sorry?
Would you want to hold on to my bag that contains all of my wealth?
Sure,
Okay.
I guess.
I
You're
take
such a
out
sweetie.
like 500 gold. But everything else I leave in there. If I could, like 400 gold and like one of those gems, it's like 100.
Sure. She opens up her pack. You guys sit for a second on a shirt, like during a rest, and you guys start putting stuff in.
No,
Put
I
it
want
away.
her to hold the satchel. I want her to
Oh,
tune to it.
okay. So when you take this off, you go to hand it to her, and it's like as you pass it off to her, and she puts it on, and she's like,
Don't stick your hand in. Don't ever stick
I
your
don't-
hand in. It
I
will
don't
eat you.
do I feed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times a day?
Just when we eat.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be fed until like once every 3 days of meat. But I assume we're gonna be with you the whole time, so I'll remind you and stuff. It's just I want my sword back. I miss that sword so much. And until I get a bag of holding, this is what we have. I turn to Draven. I'm sorry if
Okay.
it kills her. And I go to Mara.
She's a
"My
smart
sword?"
girl. I don't think a little bag's gonna hurt her none. She'll keep it fed.
If only you knew the
Um,
damage it deals.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I'm gonna talk to these 3 adventurers.
My
Well,
sword.
Boot was
Mara.
Boot was saying something.
Mara, my sword. Give me. I need
a
my
striker
sword. Ah.
Is
We
your
almost
tune to
fixed
striker
that.
sword?
I'm back with Striker. I missed you. Okay, continue as I attune to Striker. For the chat, Striker's sword is a sword that gives me advantage on any attack that I choose. And
Right.
if I don't like the damage, I can spend a charge of its
Somebody
10
doesn't
and
have a-
reroll
these
all the
guys.
damage. All the damage
Mara.
dies. So if I
What do you
use
know about these guys?
Venomous
Look, guys.
Blade, that
Good.
damage I can reroll
Oh,
to
they just look like good meat
Any-
shields, to be honest.
dice on the roll. So if I
Something to
crit,
distract the shit while
I don't
we're
like
in
it, I can reroll.
where
I
they
get
came
crit
from?
max damage.
No, I
Oh,
have
it's
no
so
idea.
good. I love it. It's the best.
You don't find it a little weird that they were just
I
here the
think
day
they're
that we
just-
arrived?
Yeah, I think they're just adventurers. But yeah, that is pretty sketchy.
I'll be coming up on the bridge now. One of them kind of peeks over
What
at
the
you
hell
guys,
does Bless do?
like over his shoulder as you guys are talking. You guys are continuing along on the morning of the fourth day. And
Sorry, wait.
What?
The bridge, is that like coming up like within a mile of us? Like,
Very, very close. It's within yards, hundreds of, like 100 yards or more through the woods.
do you think there's gonna be trouble at that bridge, Darren?
No. This land is barren. There's nobody living out here.
Yeah, it is barren.
You sure this land is
Let's
barren,
continue.
Darren?
Baron there?
God damn it. He keeps walking. As you guys
I'm
continue
gonna be
forward,
the Baron of this barren land, Darren.
as you guys continue forward, you see the bridge up ahead looks like a massive stone piece of architecture coming through the trees, and you guys come up on it, and the area in front of it is opened up along the riverbank, and the river is frozen almost solid across, but there's pieces where it's breaking every once in a while and then reforms and breaks and reforms and such.
Yeah.
and ice chunks flow down the river out to the sea.
I could essentially,
Uh,
if I handed it
boot-
to like an innocent civilian
Walking up, you
and they
can see
stuck
that
their hand
this,
in, it would
this
probably
bridge
just kill
here
them.
is
You could do 15 damage.
pretty old.
So
Um,
on a single bite. So I could
Boot.
just kill somebody. Yeah.
you
what's
pay
up?
attention here, buddy.
Sorry, I was talking in chat.
I understand.
I hear you.
You look upon the stones. I need you to make a history check with advantage.
Oh god, 7 and okay, 14. Not bad, not bad.
Okay,
That
both of
was
those
your
look
cock
fucking
guy.
cocked for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they both look
look-
cocked.
both
Go
cocked for me.
ahead.
The 3 looks good.
Go ahead and re-roll it
Three
just for
looks good,
shits.
but the other one definitely does
They're
not.
so fucking cocked.
It's
Reroll it.
10 and 12.
Okay. Both of them?
Nah, just re-roll.
Okay.
Just re-roll it. Whole thing.
Alright. It's
Okay. 14.
14 is the same.
So
Cocked
coming
it,
upon the
roll
stones, you
back.
guys kind of you see the whole group of you guys kind of slows their pace until you guys get up to the bridge, and there's 2 massive stone pillars on either side of it, and it's wide enough that it
Why
could
is
probably
it a
fit
feature
2
roll,
wagons
Tony?
across.
Why is
or
cocked die
abreast.
a feature?
Looking at the stones, but you kind of run your hands along them, and the ice kind of melts a little bit as the snow moves off as you move your hand along it, and you get a kind of a clear view of it. You couldn't fit a piece of paper between these stones. That's how well crafted they are. You're not sure of whose handiwork this is, but whoever built this, the art is completely magnificent. The way that they cut these stones, the way they were seated and put together. You're not sure of anybody alive right now in Craghammer who would be able to do this. And there's no way you could tell.
Oh shit.
Even master dwarven smiths and mason workers couldn't do this.
Rocks,
I
that
wanna-
reminds me.
Rocks?
Ooh, you want this golem pebble that I still have?
Oh shit. Is that a tune too?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it is.
Uh,
It's not a no. That's not an attunable.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's whoever
yeah,
throws it. Whoever throws it.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. I can
I
look.
can make use of it.
Wait, you had a pocket rock and you didn't tell me?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, totally. Oh, I want to draw
no.
this.
Sorry, it is a attunement item because you have to attune to the golem.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep.
No.
Arcadia.
Yes.
Just fill up our
you wanna-
NPCs.
you
Just fill them up.
Attune to this golem pebble here?
Unfortunately, I can't.
Oh, jeez.
I'm already.
Can anybody attune to anything?
You know
Oh,
who's
that's
great
right.
at tuning to shit? There's a Kate. She's good at that.
Draven isn't fully attuned either.
Draven, you
I
want the
only got
golem
one
pebble?
item.
Do you want the
You have
pocket
two
rock?
items that are attuned.
I just have the gauntlets attuned. What else?
The
do I
gauntlets and the
have?
great sides. Those are
Oh, those
attuned.
are attunable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you have two, but
Oh, I
you
thought it
still
was
have an
just
open slot.
basic enchantment on there.
Oh no. Those are attuned. Yeah, those are definitely attuned.
Wait, Draven,
yeah.
why aren't you taking Dimension Door then? Or why aren't you taking the other items that I had?
God, this
I
is not the
saw
Sword of
time.
Endeavor.
I punch things.
I know,
Yeah.
but you can Dimension Door up to something if it runs away
Lance.
from you.
I like stand right in front of you with my nose in front of you, and then I do like a front flip over your
What are you
head.
doing? In the meantime, Lance.
Me?
Yes. What are you doing? You
I'm
looking
just
around. What are you doing?
Can I make a perception check and see if anyone's following us from Timk?
Yeah. Go ahead. You do not notice anybody following. You kind of scan the area behind you guys and everything, and you're like, no, that's good. But then you go, like, huh? I smell a campfire. Definite campfire.
There's a campfire close. Can I sense a winged creature around me right now?
Nope.
Son of a... Yeah, I relay the message that I smell a campfire close.
Caduceus, do you hear anything?
He listens and cocks his head. He's like, yeah. Walking across the bridge, you see a figure start coming towards you guys. Boot, as you guys are bantering and bickering, you see feathers fall off of this individual in little amounts
Oh.
as he comes walking across the bridge. Dark cloak, white mask.
That's what you meant. I say up to the sky.
What? What are you talking about, Boop?
Just watch. I think you'll enjoy.
Okay.
You see, you guys look across the bridge now at where he's gazing, and you see this cloaked figure come walking across the bridge very slowly, carrying a book in one hand.
Look at Booch. She gave us a present.
A very familiar sight, one you haven't seen in some time now, months. The last place you saw them,
You weren't pasted. Nice.
last place you saw them was underneath the boot of the Leviathan construct.
But
As
look at Mara.
Dunaday the Warlock comes walking across the bridge closer to you guys until he comes up.
I think I just lost a bet. Can't remember who with.
Draven. You see Thomas and Arcadia kind of like hands on their weapons, and Arcadia leans over and says, "What? Where? What?"
Friend or foe?
Can't hear you, Killed.
I was gonna say, there was a slight delay because of the stream, so
Yeah,
I missed
Yeah.
a couple words there.
Okay. You come walking across the bridge.
I take off the mask so they can see my face.
Yep. For the first time in a very
For
long
a
time.
Very long time.
You see his face for the first time.
So it's been a while, and I see you guys have gotten a couple more companions since I last saw you.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little happy dance, and I'm like, I told you.
At this point, you guys see come fluttering down a raven, quite beautiful actually, with beautiful long feathers and glossy black feathers, come perch on his shoulder, and it kind of like noses up into his ear. And Boot,
Begin to
you
see.
especially are noticeable of
just-
this raven.
I think that I'm the only one that can see it, so I'm just like,
I
that's
was gonna
funny.
say, do we?
Yeah, you guys all see it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just assume that I'm the only one that sees it at this point, so I'm just.
And you see it kind of like nudges, and he like pets it a little bit.
She been good to you? Doing today?
Well, this is mine. I've been using it to keep a watch on you guys for a while.
Oh, I didn't mean the bird. I meant the
Oh, the
symbol
queen.
of the bird.
Of course. Why do you think I'm still here?
Because she likes
I
her
only
games.
narrowly escaped.
Being a
I heard-
pancake.
Being a pancake.
Very much so. Luckily, she favors me.
I did miss my bookworm buddy.
So I've been waiting here a while too. You guys took a bit longer than I thought you would to get here.
You know them. Arguing.
True. And various other exploits, I'm sure.
Thomas kind
Lots of
of
boning.
leans over to Mars. Who in the fuck is this?
Oh, this is one of our from our original excursion into the Underdark.
Ah, and you died.
Well, evidently not.
No, he poofed. He poofed.
He
Didn't die.
He poofed.
For all intents and purposes, you can think of me as dead, yes. But obviously, I'm not at the same time. So, however you want to think of it, I am here now. I am still very much alive. And
Draven
a bit
hashtag
wiser for
triggered.
it now.
Mara tries to just
They're on the way back.
sneakily, get closer so she can poke him and see if his skin is cold.
Okay, she walks up and you see this half Goliath armed with now two wicked looking different battle axes. So you notice clockwork, but there's a black ebony battle axe on her back that's just wreathing in just chaotic energy. And she walks up next to you and kind of reaches up, pokes you, and you poke him, and he's very much real. He's there. And you see the raven like caws at you a little bit.
Ooh.
Just
I think it
laugh
thought
a
it was
little
funny.
bit. I thought it was funny too. Yes, don't worry, I'm not undead.
Hey,
Just checking.
doing today?
Yes, I had a few tricks up my sleeve, and apparently the queen had her own.
Oh.
So,
So if you can use that bird to see, do you know what's in this keep up here?
not as much as one would like. I've
do
more or
today,
less been waiting. I'd rather not walk into some place by myself like this.
Do we have the same headset?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
You guys are both wearing the same
Headset
crown
bros.
from the lizard
Headset
camp.
bros.
Hey, doing today, I got a little experiment for you. And I pull out my hammer and I have it open in my hand. Can you pick this up for me?
I can surely try.
Okay, do you
Reach
try to grab
out
it?
to-
Okay, you go to reach out and grab it, and are you palming it? Is that what you're doing? Like palming the head
Yeah,
of it?
it's
so
just
it-
like
okay.
the head is in my hand.
Okay. So you reach out and the handle is along your forearm, and as soon as he goes to reach out, the handle swivels around, and you easily pick it up. And it's a very, very light hammer, beautifully made. It has an anvil-looking head with wings that come off the back.
Very beautiful. I am
Mm.
going
And-
to guess this came from the same patron.
Boots just
And I
like
hand it back to him.
No, Can-
It obviously
a
you
tear
were
of
lost
joy
for
runs
words
down
for
my
once.
face. Just
As you pick this hammer up in a day, you see in the glossiness of the side of the anvil head, you can see what looks to be a white mass kind of flicker in and out as it passes by, and this warmth kind of flows over you for just a moment as it passes. But you know who this hammer belongs to. But it's a fine weapon indeed. but you know exactly where it came from. There's no question.
Yeah. And I've started to hand it back at this point.
Who is this strange
I
man
almost
you
don't
walked
extend my
into
hand
now?
out for it at first. I just kind of am happy. Tear of
I would
joy
also
going
like
down
to
my
know
face.
more about this. I would like to know more about this individual myself too.
Oh, he's got great timing, Thomas. This guy's a scholar, and he might be able to help with some of our recent problems. At least getting our head wrapped around it, because this insanity.
At this, you see somebody kind of brush past Draven and walk forward, and she's just like, "Where are my manners?" I apologize, and reaches out to Dunaday and goes to shake his hand. My name is Kate. Pleasure to meet you again.
Reach out and shake. Pleasure's all mine.
This is
My name is Dunaday.
this is
As
Thomas
said before.
Thomas Thorndale and Lance. Where are our friends' manners?
I
Look
give-
over at Draven.
I reached my hand out.
That's what I
give
got you for in
everyone a
here.
shake, and then I flare out my cloak and give a small bow.
Okay.
Well, it is grand to meet all of you and friends once more. But I have a small camp if you would like to take a short rest, or we could just head on. Fully
What's the
up to
time of day?
At this point, it's mid-morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys just had woken up and camped outside, and then he had purposely camped so that you guys would have a full day to come up here and investigate and everything. So
Oh, and these three guys are they're helping us with. Well, we're helping them with the keep
they're
They're cleansing.
they're going to be
thing.
doing us a couple of favors. Is what they're doing.
Yeah,
I'm
Dunaday.
just wiggling my eyebrows fiercely at you, dude.
These two right here, and I point to Draven and Kate, and I'm like, these two are boning, and then I point to Mara, Arcadia, and
Thomas.
Thomas. And I'm like, those three are boning. Lance is boning a demon. These three guys that we just met are probably boning. That's
Last
the groups.
Person I boned was a half elf.
On the hip.
Yeah, it was probably a demon
you
in
not
disguise. Yeah.
Do you not remember?
Well,
I-
He
I've
enchanted you just as well.
I've definitely not been up to nearly as much as that. I've mostly been well, communing and waiting now. But
And
Shall
you and
we,
me have been getting boned by a god.
very much so.
Yes.
That's quite the understatement in my side of things. But yes,
So, which never mind.
Oh my god, it's enough is enough. Let's get it on. And he starts walking
Eskimo
across the
brother
bridge.
is
Let's
the
get
real
it
queen.
on.
He starts. You see the three of them, the three other party. They start walking across the bridge.
Interesting thought now that Dunaday's back. That staff we have, is it something that Dunaday could use?
Oh, that staff
I-
got traded.
Oh
I
my
traded
god,
that.
guys, really? I believe for one session
wasn't
and our
there.
wealth is
I wasn't
gone.
there. I stayed outside. Don't blame me. I'm really...
Oh my god.
By the way, Caleb, there was a staff that gave the +2 to your spell attack bonus, and they
oh,
traded it.
Oh my god. You will never see our
know what?
treasury, Mara.
I
Ever.
fucking hate you.
Okay, I
Do you have anything that your group can't possibly use to trade instead of giving me any of the massive amounts of coinage or bars of precious metals?
But
No,
I don't-
It has to be a thing.
No, I don't like coin. I need
Fucking
things to
hate you.
trade.
Oh, I hate you.
Welcome to the Emporium.
Hey,
You will
pulled out
never
of the
see
deck.
my treasury. Ever. Ugh.
Are you guys continuing on?
yes, I have turned and started to head at least towards my camp to
Okay.
gather what's
So-
left of my provisions.
Moving across the bridge, this is a very elongated bridge. It's very beautiful. It stretches across the entire Bronze Run. Continuing forward, you guys get to the other side, where is another clearing before it hits more trees, and there is, on the left-hand side, there's a small camp with like a lean-to and everything that it looks like it's been there for some time, some weeks, and that would be Dunaday's camp.
As we were going over the bridge, I wanted to draw the whole thing. Draw that nice stonework and stuff. And Just accurately draw it all. If that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I hate to even ask this, Mara, but did we trade the counterspell wand as well?
I don't think so.
No,
Oh.
you guys still have the counterspell wand.
I still have that, yes.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
And do you still have the wand of fireballs?
Yes. I hope to God I do. Do
Yeah,
I?
no, yeah, it was on your person.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The
So did you send the info for the golem pebble to Draven?
is he attuning to it?
Not yet, unless we rest.
I mean, do you want to? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, I'd like the info on it though.
Okay. Well, I
Or
need to
you
know if
can-
you're attuning to it or not.
Since Dunaday's here, we can possibly give that to Dunaday for attunement.
I need to know if you're going to attune to it or not to send you the info.
They know what the info is. They can't just tell me.
They can if they want to, sure.
That's what.
I
Who
don't
gave
know.
me the pebble?
You okay, look. It's one-time use. You summon a golem. You throw it, but you have to roll to see what kind of golem comes out.
That's good enough.
Fuck it, I'll just send it to you, whatever.
It's an abyssal golem. Hell yeah. Quite literally.
No, not that kind of golem.
Yeah.
No, this is just
Not yet.
Not yet.
While you're on items, I don't know why I never write this down, but what is the actual name of the Bard spellbook? I keep remember you always tell me it has a name, but I never have my notes open
The
when you tell me.
songbook.
It's like what it is, but he had like a special name he created for it.
Oh, Leatherbound Leaves is the name
Yeah,
of
there you go.
the book.
As we're going to the camp, I want everyone to be tip-top, ready to put their lives on the line here. So, if there's anything else we can think about before heading into whatever horrible fate is in front of us, that would help us better prepare.
I think we've pretty much got everything covered as long as we're ready.
I guess I should mention it. I hope it doesn't come to this, but what happens if things go south?
Oh.
What's our plan?
Wait.
While this is happening, I'm gonna pass out healing potions.
Okay, go ahead and do the passing out of healing potions. While you guys are talking, what do you guys go ahead and plan? I'll give you guys as much time as you need to plan.
I don't want a healing potion, if that's okay. You can pass them to the other people.
All right. These casters custom cures. They're a greater HP thing, but they all have random effects in the DM rolls for it. If you
Yep.
take it.
Even better. I don't want one.
And then I have three superior, one greater, one supreme, a werewolf potion, a potion of heroism, a potion of cure curse, a potion of barkskin, a potion of thornskin, a potion of liquid luck, a potion of sight rot, and a potion of misery.
She is loaded.
Roll it
man.
back. Roll back. Potion of werewolf?
Werewolf potion. Yeah.
What does
There's two
that
I
do?
would like to have from that.
What-
Yeah, that lycanthropy sounds pretty cool. I'd like to have that in my pocket.
I
like-
can I identify it for you? Can I?
No, we know exactly what they are. They were told.
Oh, what does
when
it
we
do?
bought them.
didn't
As
write
I
it down
recall
'cause
my
it has,
memory
four
to when he
pages
told
of
me.
I
I
need to
character
find.
notes.
Yeah, I need to find it as well.
Okay.
So, yeah,
I
just
like
get
to-
a lot
cursed.
of magic
Okay.
items, man. I have a lot of magic items in
You
here.
got
Hang
mana
on.
potions, right, Mara? Like mana potions. One's for spell slots.
Mm-mm.
Spell slots.
Nope,
Oh.
you
I
guys
have
didn't
two
buy.
potions of rejuvenation.
You guys didn't touch any of those.
Yeah, we were gonna buy the mana potions for Boot. That's what we were gonna fucking buy for him, and his character rolled that he didn't want any.
I would have taken
Well, I
those.
wanted them as well, so that way I could fill up spell slots. But
I'll never leave again. I
have,
promise.
I have two potions of rejuvenation.
I think those are more Draven's than anything else.
No.
Because
They work best for him.
Keep talking.
I agree.
none of us have
How
like a
about-
daily ability or feats besides his key points.
The liquid luck. What does that do again?
I'm waiting for my memory to. Oh, that's not a good phone call.
Okay. Hey, Dunaday.
Yes.
I got something that might help us that you can use, and I hand you a scroll. It's a temporary bless spell scroll. It's just the level 1 bless, and maybe you could use this in the fight. You're capable of casting spells, if I remember.
Very capable.
Okay.
And it'll do quite well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I put it.
It'll
In the
only last
fangs.
24 hours though, so.
Well, that was quite long enough for when it will be used, I'm sure.
Werewolf potion. What? Curse with lycanthropy, or do you turn into a werewolf? Because I
have
would
no
love
idea.
that potion.
Werewolf monk.
Werewolf
already turn
Wolfie.
into-
What? Nice.
Werewolfy.
We all
That's
start
meta
to-
wolfy.
We all don our hats. Don
My
them.
problem is my hat won't stay on. It's so happy.
Oh,
So happy it won't stay in your head.
I'll go get my bite.
Oh, and I have these stone gloves that don't require any attunement.
Christmas poop emoji.
What do they do?
They smashed my hand.
Oh, those. Oh, the prisoner cuffs.
hmm
Oh, they're not weapons.
Yeah,
I guess they
they'd
could
be
be.
great for keeping somebody prisoner.
I like prisoners.
And crunchy bagels.
Blank stare at you when I say it. I like prisoners.
Rainbow.
Well, I mean, everything you do with your eyes is pretty much a
Your
blank
hats
stare.
are so happy.
You don't know
They're
who I'm
poop
looking at
emojis.
either. It's
Yeah.
the best part.
Poop emojis.
Sunglasses.
Of course
effect.
they're happy.
Yeah, that was the. It looks like a Christmas hat, but it's a poop emoji. Christmas poop emoji.
Wait, you got
I
like
have-
3 of those now.
Yeah, I got the I got the tie-dye one. I got the Christmas one. There's a normal one with lights on it, but I can't find it. I was trying to find
Oh,
that
so
one.
you got 4.
It like
Are you
pulsates
talking to us,
a
Roman?
bunch of lights.
Are you
Can't
talking
hear
to
you.
us? I can't hear you.
Yes, it's sorry. I had to go
Okay.
grab something from downstairs.
No problem.
I just didn't know if you were talking to your stream. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah,
Hey.
and I cannot find the werewolf potion. Damn, I'm gonna have to make something up.
Wing it.
It's a good potion to have to wing.
Yeah.
Dr-
If anybody uses it, I'm winging it.
Draven,
I
rock,
don't-
paper,
kinda
scissors
want
for
to.
it.
I don't think it was a transformation potion. I think it was something to do with like lifesteal or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Draven,
'cause I
rock, paper,
think
scissors.
If that ever popped up, I think we would have talked about it right away. Like, what?
It was just called the potion of the werewolf.
Was that it, Mara?
I just wrote down werewolf potion.
Draven, I'm not kidding. Older parchment shears for this potion. Come on.
And I'd like to know what the liquid luck is as well.
Oh, the liquid luck. That allows you to. Oh, hang on.
Can't cast spells as
Oh,
werewolf.
I have that. I have that.
And then
Me too.
sight rotten
I can't
misery.
cast spells as a great ape
Got it.
either, or giant
Is
ape.
that in a certain madman's handbook right now?
Yes.
And then
Oh
bark skin and
my-
thorn skin.
But if it
Yes,
does
this is in
transform,
Madman's Handbook.
That is a madman's
Liquid
handbook.
luck. You get 1d10 inspiration for 1 minute.
Ooh,
Means you have a D10 inspiration die to use within 1 minute.
Pretty fat.
okay.
Bark skin gives you an AC of 16 for an hour.
Oh.
What other ones did you have?
Heroism, Cure
Hang on.
Curse, Sparkskin, Thornskin.
Heroism is, if you want this, I can give it to you right now. It's 5 minutes. You get +2 to saving throws, +2 to damage rolls, and you get an extra hit die +1 to your HP for temporary hit points. What was the next one?
Barkskin,
AC 16 for an hour.
Thornskin,
AC +1 to your AC, 1d10 or 1d6 repellent damage. Meaning anytime you get hit, they take a d6 damage by melee attack. And that lasts for an hour.
Sight Rot,
Sight Rod. That's in here. Sight Rod. It has to be applied to the eyes. They take for a day, 24 hours. They take a -1 to attacks, and they are blind if they fail a DC.
Lycanthropy potion.
That's the one I'm looking for right now. I don't have it in here. I'm really upset that I don't have that in here. I'm gonna have to wing that one. So, what other ones do you have?
Misery,
Misery. I just saw that. Misery.
Straight out of Hortrix's handbook.
Yes. Feared until saved. Must be ingested.
Is it the bloodlust potion?
Mm-mm.
That's the
Well-
that's the werewolf potion. It's called bloodlust. Transform into a werewolf.
Yeah, I'll have to look up stuff for that. Anything
Okay.
else, Mar? That's it. That was it. Okay. There you go.
The barkskin thing, is it natural AC becomes 16 or does it like have a bonus? Okay, so
No,
if I
your
already,
skin becomes bark.
so if I already have 16 AC, it wouldn't do anything at all.
Nope.
Okay.
It's meant
Unless-
for people without armor.
Yeah.
Like me.
Mm-hmm.
I like the thorn thing though. That's
As you
nice.
guys are walking, you guys travel, I'm assuming, for the remainder of the day. If unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
I only want to stop if we get a mile away from it and I can see it.
Okay, so you let him know, and he nods in approval. And as you guys get closer into the night, when the sun goes down early, and you guys travel for a little longer, you guys have torches. Kid has their light spells, so you guys are walking along, and then he holds up his hand and says, "We're about a mile and a half out now."
Do we want to go in at night? Wait till morning?
I'd say
That was-
morning.
To the party. Yeah, I kind of had the same. Anybody else have any other ideas? Because I'll ward the camp for us right now.
I think maybe we should scout it out a little in the morning before we all go straight in.
Well,
See if we
and
can
then
see anything from the outskirts.
if we stay the night outside, I'll clairvoyance in as many times as I can.
That sounds good.
But if I clairvoyance in, I can't ward the camp. So we have to make a decision whether we want to be safe while we sleep or we know what we're going into
We
tomorrow.
have plenty of people for watch.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about watch. You can all get sleep. That wouldn't be a problem. I can easily stay up all night and watch.
Okay.
if this helps, it was session 20 when we got the werewolf potion.
I don't keep my notes like that. I should, but I don't. I need to reorganize my magic items anyway.
You don't
You
have
have
odds?
I just don't have a. No, I don't have VODs.
But that is funny. I looked at my notes and we heard about Monicum Caster, Magic College for Lance.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
You guys camping out for the night?
Those
Yeah.
three adventurers, are they with us?
Yeah.
Shadrach definitely took all those herbs and poisons with him.
Oh yeah.
Fuck me.
Oh yeah. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna set
For-
up camp.
Look for Shadrach around the camp. Is he coming too?
Draven, can I use your camp for a moment?
Absolutely. I'm making big enough for everybody.
Make it bacon.
Making bacon pancakes.
Are those adventurers making their own tents as well?
They
or-
have their own setup. They have bedrolls and such, and they can. There's enough supplies around. Even Draven could make lean-tos if he wanted to. There's enough dead stuff here. He could make something. If just take him a little while.
I just wanted to know because I'd like to go inside of somewhere away from them, so that way I can resummon Hortrix to me. It's been
Hortrix?
24 hours since the night.
You want to You want to summon Hortrix?
Yes, or no. Sorry,
Yeah.
Like, because it's been 24 hours since the night that I went missing and all that crazy stuff happened, right? It's nighttime, or is it? Is it?
It's it's night.
It's been like 4 days.
Oh, it's been days, dude. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
been
yeah,
over half a week.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that little winged bastard in front of me so I can wring his neck.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
you,
gonna make a lean-to for him then, because I don't have a tent.
okay, so go ahead and roll me anybody who's helping him roll survival checks.
I put polymorph and 2 clairvoyances into the book.
Okay.
We barely make a lean-to. Jesus.
Let's do this. Oh yeah. Easily
Okay,
enough,
level
as you guys are helping each other, you see Thomas step up and put his back into it and gets you guys going pretty good. It seems like he's in his element. He's an old. It seems like he's back into like a kind of like an old campaigner days kind of thing. He's done this many times before. It seems. He's able to get you guys lean-tos, help Draven and Mara and Lance. You guys all put stuff together, and the other guys help too. They're not partitioning themselves away from you guys necessarily, but they chip in, and you guys settle down for the night. I need no, never mind. But I will change this.
I want to get everyone together for a little chat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and who wanted what potion?
I wouldn't object to the thorn one. I like the +1 AC, and then whatever that other benefit was, they take damage or something. I like that, unless somebody else use it better.
I could just use healing potions.
You could use that liquid luck as well, +10 to your inspiration.
I'm okay on that if you want to take that.
It wouldn't necessarily benefit me too much.
Anybody got something that is hard to hit with but does a lot of damage, it'd be great for them.
I don't-
Draven, you can take that liquid luck to maybe add to the if you throw the golem pebble.
Would it apply to it?
You guys both did the same fucking.
Yeah, all of us just like. It's a good point.
Would that apply to it?
What?
The D20 roll on a golem? That liquid luck?
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Nope. Because it. No.
No, I get you. It works like regular inspiration.
Yeah, it works like regular inspiration.
The golem isn't I thought it was like a check of some sort that you make.
Nope.
No,
And
when
that
you
check-
throw it, you get a random
Because you're
effect.
attuned to it, you don't need to make a check or anything because it's attuned to your mind.
Oh, okay.
And then when you throw it, you have control of that golem
Okay.
until it's destroyed.
But then there's that random effect thing, and on
That's
like,
just
what type of
random on
golem.
what it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
You roll to see what kind of golem you get.
Yeah, you can't add to that at all, though. No.
No,
Okay.
it's not that type of roll because inspiration, if you gave it to me as a bard, wouldn't apply to it.
Yeah, it's not an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, so it won't count.
Okay.
Anybody want these rejuvenation? One of these rejuvenation potions?
Remember, those rejuvenation potions don't just restore exhaustion.
Yeah, they're
There
good
we
for spellcasters and
They are good for
people
any-
who have abilities.
It's not spell. Yeah, it's anything that you that your class gives you, such as Channel Divinity, Smite, Rage, Bardic Inspiration, key points, that
I
sort of
thought we
stuff.
said it wouldn't work on key points.
Yeah. No, I said it. Anything that every one class has something that it can rejuvenate. And key
Okay,
points
yeah, I'll
are-
take one.
You
So
can
what
take
does
both, or I
inspiration
could take
do
one.
exactly then. Like if you were to-
Inspiration. Well, like say, Boot inspires you. You get a D8, I think right now, a D8 inspiration
Actually,
dice, which
10.
means if you roll an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you can then add that extra D8 on top of that roll.
Yeah, because it says you can expend your
Bardic inspiration. Right. You only have so many Bardic inspirations that you
Yeah.
can expend.
attack roll, saving throw, and ability check. That's actually pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
it's still a D8.
Yeah.
Almost
You don't
D10.
get that until level 10, I think? Or no,
Yeah.
8.
10 is 10, or 10 is 10, and then,
And then
15
12
is 12.
Or 15 is 12, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 20 is 20. No, I'm kidding.
It's D100.
Yeah. I'm a level 40 bard. I have a D100 inspiration die.
All right. I'll take one of the rejuvenation potions then, as well. So.
Okay.
Lance,
And
if you
then
want the
I have
luck one, I think that it'd be good for one of your attacks. Unless anybody else has a hard hitting attack that they don't want to miss.
I could take it.
Okay.
I could use it on a stunning strike or something like that.
Yeah.
What about Healy's?
3 superior, 1 greater, 1 supreme, and then 4 caster's custom. Which are basically greater with random effect.
What do you want to give up?
It's party stuff.
I don't want.
I got 56 max, so I don't need anything that goes above that. I don't know. You said superior, greater, one of each of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, remember you're
So
also
I'll take one superior, I guess.
Okay.
remember you can also move fast and get these to us if we need them. So if
Could
That's a
you
good way to
imagine
think
him
about it.
spending a hasted action, pouring it down your throat? Like all of a sudden you're fighting, and all of a sudden, what the fuck?
just
You know what I mean? Like that's what it would be like.
Like a master medic, 85 feet of movement on a
deep
dash.
throated a-
and, like,
GIF,
just take it.
No, yeah, there was a gift of somebody throwing a fucking dildo to somebody else, and he just caught it in his fucking mouth. I feel like that's what would happen.
Dunaday, bud, do you got any healing potions of your own?
I do not. I don't have much since I've come back.
Okay.
Just a
you
few
wearing-
trinkets.
Are you wearing armor?
No, not really.
Would you be
Just
interested in
my
some leather
nice
armor?
little cloak. Oh, actually, I am wearing leather armor.
Would you be interested in fancy leather armor?
Is it any better than what I'm wearing now, or is it just fancier?
It's better.
Then sure.
What is it?
I don't
Tell him.
see why not.
I'm messaging
Mo
it.
better.
It's the Storm Stalker.
Yeah, what does that do again? I don't remember.
While wearing this leather armor, you are unaffected by temperatures from 120 degrees to negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. You do not suffer disadvantage on wisdom checks to track, to find a path, or see, hear, or attack rolls from heavy precipitation or winds. Lastly, you can hide while only lightly obscured by heavy precipitation. It's a hard word to say. Precipitation. So if it's lightly raining, you can hide while standing still in the rain.
Not well. I mean, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Skynet.
necessarily just stand still, but yeah, you can. It's easier for you to take cover in
Yeah.
places. Like you could hide behind like light brush, and that rain would help obscure you. That kind of thing.
And if
You
somebody
can't just
tries to
stand still.
negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, if someone tries to like freeze you with a cold spell, it wouldn't necessarily work as well. Because, yeah.
Frozen
So if you-
spells being frozen solid by like ice block, like might not work. Depends.
Now the heat thing, if somebody hits with fireball, it doesn't matter. Fire's way hotter than 120. So,
All right then.
All right, so you're gonna tune to the armor. So go ahead and send it to him.
it's in your messages.
Oh, and I have the stone gloves. If anybody wants to wear them.
The manacles of stone.
Yeah.
What do they do exactly? You got hurt by them when you put them on.
Cast.
Definitely crush hands.
You say a command word, whatever you pick, while you're wearing them, and they slam together like this, and they don't come apart at all until you say a command word to open them.
Great for opening coconuts or people's brains.
That's not exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just like
Also
right
for
in
taking
between.
prisoners.
Or if you wanted to prison or something, sure.
Roman, we walk up to whatever boss you have, and we're just like stick our hands on opposite sides of his head and just smash it, and it's dead.
All right. So what else? Any other business you guys have before you guys?
I want to
turn in?
talk to the adventurer group.
Okay, so easily enough, they're there with you. They're surrounded. You guys make a campfire and stuff, and everybody kind of surrounds it. And
How'd you hear about this place?
the hold. The word goes around about the hold all across Mokoral.
Where are you
In fact-
from?
Where are we from? We're wanderers. We came from beyond here. We came from Esseth. He leans in, he's like, we escaped from the legions.
Oh yeah, the Rothlo legions.
Yeah, you heard of them, man?
In another life, maybe.
Yeah. We were prisoners of them. So they put us in armor, gave us weapons, told us to fight for them. Well, we had about enough of that. Us and
Sounds familiar.
about 5 others tried to make it out. It's only us 3 that ended up not getting caught. We decided to jump on a ship and come down here.
And then you heard about this place.
Through word of mouth, a couple of guilds up in Ondamar. There's a couple of places up there that people still talk about it, so we decided to try our luck, but I guess nobody's been trying these last couple of decades.
So you've been to Anmar.
I have.
You've seen the cogs?
I have.
What are they like?
Lifeless. Metal. And lifeless.
So the city's frozen?
No. No, they call them machines. Move on their own. But some of them talk to you. Some of them are like normal, like you and me having a conversation right now. Like
And some
they're
of them grab you with their little spindly legs and poke you with needles.
And ingest your fluids and harvest you?
I see you've probably run into a few of them.
A couple.
Yeah, I think Dunaday here had an experience with one.
I've never had problems with the cog.
An
Nobody really
underfoot
ever has.
experience.
Oh. Lasers. You could say that nobody really ever has problems with the cog. They don't really ever have problems in Nonmar. The guilds kind of take care of themselves, and the cog kind of take care of the public.
I have certainly
So there are
never had a
people
problem
there?
with a cog.
I don't think you've met the Evans.
Mara laughs at her own joke. Feels good.
But yeah, there are interesting things up there in Nonmar. College is beautiful. You should try getting up there sometime.
So there's people.
Oh, plenty, yeah. Plenty.
Why do these people treat them like they're some kind of deity?
The cogs? Because they've been here before anything.
Before
whole
the
city.
world moved on?
Yeah. From what I understand, Onmar was here before the elves even got here. And the elves have been here for a long time. Whatever they discovered, they unearthed that city. There was a race of beings that used to live on this continent long before any other race came here. Before even, apparently, dragons were around.
Somewhere deep inside of me, a voice just screamed out, like, ancient race!
So, from what I understand, the city runs underground as well. And there's a lot more workings down there. The city itself, though, is the strange part. The city itself, some say is alive. But it has its own soul. You see,
Makes sense.
this might blow your mind a little bit, but the city moves. The buildings move.
I'm not really surprised if it's a bunch of constructs living there. I can imagine the city as a construct in its own.
Right. Now, the one thing that gives me kind of a weirded feeling is that they use these gems, right? And that's what makes the constructs work. But what they put in them, I don't know.
Energy.
Souls.
Yeah,
That's
I guess
where I'll
it's as good
find
as
her
mine.
again.
Oh, no, I know. You need a certain thing to make a construct tick.
You guys ever heard of a phoenix gem?
Phoenix. You know, he turns to the other two and they talk. Can't say that we have.
Okay.
Well, if we do meet any rogue constructs, I got dibs.
Mhm.
Just so you guys know. It's important to me.
Apparently, there's a guild up there that actually will pay a pretty price for parts and material that's brought from the outside. Construct material. Anything knowledgeable of constructs.
Well, let's just say there's somebody else interested in it.
Understandable. They're weird playthings, aren't they?
Well, I mean, a big city like that, they got plenty of it. I think
And they
I
keep
think we
finding new
can
stuff
take a
every
little.
day. Every day. Yeah. From what I understand, there's a big professor up in the college who runs all of the business.
So I gotta wonder. A couple of well-informed, pretty strong, and well-armed people. What the hell are you taking on this keep for? There's
Bored.
a war going on. There's lots of profit to be had, but you're here?
Whatever's in this keep, whatever's here, is worth more to me and my mates after being enslaved for as long as we did than fighting in another war for somebody else's cause.
Right, but you had it pretty cushy. I mean, that tavern, you guys could have owned that place.
There's no point. There's no money to be had.
Who needs money when you got all the food and drink you can stomach and nobody to bother you?
Nah. I want to build myself a place to live. Nice place on a hillside somewhere, quiet, retire early.
I like
If I get
point over
myself-
there by the hillside between us and the
Nah.
dwarven city. Like, look at that. Nobody's there. Nobody's stopping you.
I'll find myself a cause later in life, apparently, but as of right now, I'll do what I can to earn some money. If this is the way to do it, this is the way to do it. Then my name will be remembered forever that I took back the keep after so long.
You guys could end up dead like the rest of them.
Oh, we know that. We got tricks up our sleeves, though.
I'm pretty sure everybody that walked through that door thought the same thing. Just like I think, or they might think.
It's getting late. I'm gonna turn in. Tell your friend to keep an eye open. Goes, starts taking off some of his gear to sit down.
Do the rest of them go?
I realize that we've been going for days, so I have my spells. I ward the camp with 3 explosive runes in a triangle.
Okay.
Right. And I'd go over to Draven listening in on that conversation. You think I'll find Karma there?
I just think there's a lot more going on.
I mean,
I don't like it.
City of Ondmar. You think I'll find her there? Somebody took that orb and...
Oh, that was her name. Okay, yeah, now I remember.
Yeah. I was just hoping you'd remember.
I had a
was gonna
moment. I
say.
looked at you like, oh,
If somebody could turn a profit for something like that, Onmar seems like the place it would be.
good point.
Very interesting getting her back.
Is it a little weird though?
What?
All these pebbles falling into place.
You still think you're in control of your own journey, Draven?
I don't think I'm in control of my own life, but I'm in control of my decisions, and it seems like all my decisions are being made for me here.
You think Sarenrae just let you walk in there? You don't think she guided you out of your cult place to her temple?
I highly doubt it.
The more
When I
learn
think
about
of the
these
gods, I
gods-
think of creatures that have been around for aeons, and I don't think I'm that entertaining of a puppet.
we're all the same people. The gods make us entertaining.
I think there's something at work here that doesn't have to do with what I want or what my god wants. I really feel like we're being misled. What seems right keeps screaming that it's wrong, and I'm lost here.
I hand you a tiny slip of paper.
Read it.
It says betrayal. And I just
Dun dun dun.
and then go to sleep. Oh, no. Before we go to sleep, one thing. So, to everyone, this is to everyone. If we do find something in there, or a whole lot of something, try not to run head first into whatever it is.
But
I know. Have it.
It's like telling Mara not to run into head first
I
into
know,
everything that ever is.
I know. I've been
that's
watching
literally what
all
he's
of.
saying
I
right
know,
now.
I know. That's what I mean.
I know. It's to all of us though. I've watched all of our fights at pretty, bird's eye view in some of these fights, just to see how we work together. Let's bait things into us and then beat the shit out of them. Let's have them move where we want them to move.
Might work if we weren't going to something's home. We're entering
Yeah.
their playground.
Yeah, but you don't run headfirst into their playground. You let them come out of their playground. See what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but we'll see if we can manage that.
Yeah. And with my new ability that I showed you guys in the tavern, I can defend you guys for a long while. So if anyone needs anything, just say it and I'll throw myself in front.
Kate, I know you're pretty good in the forge. Have you ever wondered about siege equipment?
What? No.
I know you lived underground most of your life, so I'm pretty sure you probably wouldn't have to use it a lot. It's very common above ground, though.
I know the dwarves across the lake used it. We studied them when we could, but that was about it. We believe you told us you witnessed it firsthand in Gamora.
Yeah, the dwarves on their onslaught on the city were using them. Catapults and trebuchets, or was it just catapults?
It was trebuchets, like water-based trebuchets, because they were shooting from way out. Like,
Yeah, we could make quite a few things that would be useful for this out of limited resources. I mean, it wouldn't be the greatest or the most accurate thing, but
right.
Draven, I turn to you. Don't you dare destroy my castle.
no.
I
I
will
mean,
kill
for
you.
getting them out, easy way to make something come out is onslaught it. Make them scared, and we could use things that are more frightening and caustic than destroying. Like maybe we can make something that chokes them. Smoke them out. Like when you're hunting a gopher and you want it out of its hole, you start filling it with smoke and chokes, and it comes out and bares its head, and then you finish your hunt.
Okay.
I mean, that's
So do you
one way
still
I
have that-
see doing.
Do you still have that jug of water?
Got taken.
Which jug of water?
Decanter. Decanter of endless
The
water.
geyser.
It was taken with all of my other nice magical items.
No, your powerful magic items got taken.
Yeah,
The
that
decanter
was-
did.
When
Did
I
it?
asked about decanter, you said it got.
Oh yeah,
knocked off.
yeah. The decanter did get taken.
I got decanter, the Necronomicon, the.
I was
orb.
sad to see that go away. The decanter.
I was sad about my fucking deck.
I tried to save it. I died saving it. You know.
I
Come on.
appreciate you mailing that book to Kelfo. I mean, it was a nice favor of you.
I need to know watches, by the way. I know that Dunaday's going to stay up all night because he doesn't sleep. But if anybody else wants to assist with the watch, let me know. Who's taking
Yeah,
watch?
I wake up early.
So we have Mara on first.
How big is the camp area about?
Pretty. I mean, there's 5 of you or 5 of you. The 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. So there's 11 bodies. So it's pretty widespread. It's probably, I don't know, 50 feet across.
All right.
We probably
Boo,
circle.
how much surface does your ward take?
They're 20-foot radius, and there's
20-foot
3
radius?
of them.
Okay, so he's got them in that triangle. I'm going to ritual cast alarm to cover the rest of those spaces.
Okay.
It's 11 minutes per spell, and it lasts 8 hours.
8
It
hours.
doesn't cost me anything to do it because
Right,
I'm
'cause you're
doing a
ritual. Yep.
So I'm gonna ritual all of those, and then I'm gonna cast silence ritual on top of our camp.
None of you would be able to talk then.
Well, the ones who are sleeping. No, never mind. I won't do that because I can watch through my Raven.
Okay. So you're gonna spend your time using the Raven to keep an eye on stuff and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. I just kind of want to draw it real quick for you. It essentially the 3 glyphs will be like this, and then we're in the center here. That none of us are in the explosion radius of these. Does that paint a good picture? It's in the bottom water area.
Yes. I know.
Well, for everyone, not just you. Just so that you guys know.
Yeah, and then alarms are placed in between those.
Okay. Dunaday, you want to take a little stroll with me towards the keep?
I can definitely do that.
Okay. Just want to see what we're getting into.
I can definitely agree with that. If you really need, I can easily scout ahead. Wouldn't be too much of a burden.
I was thinking I look inside of it. And I'll walk with him within a mile of the... We're already at a mile and a half, you said, so another 200, 300 feet or whatever. Closer. Till I can see the building.
See the building.
Yeah. You said we're a mile and a half out, right?
So you wanted to do this at night?
Yeah.
Are you going alone?
No, with Dunaday.
He was taking me.
Okay. So you guys... Are you letting everybody know, or you just...
During our watch. I mean, the camp's pretty protected. If something happens, both of...
Okay.
Either one of us will know that something's
You
wrong.
guys
and they'll
creep
hear
forward
an
into the
explosion.
night. And here's the problem. It's forecast, it's completely cloud covered. It's pitch dark. You would have to get really close to this place in order to see it in your dark vision. It's night outside. It's not like twilight or like starlight or moonlight. It's dark. So I don't know how close are you gonna get to this place.
I seen the castle during the day while we were here, though, right? I seen the keep.
No, you did not see a keep.
Or the wall.
You're in trees. You're completely in trees right now.
Okay. That's
yeah,
fine,
you
then.
were in forest, so.
I mean, if you want to walk Dunaday with me in 10 minutes, and if we do see a wall or something through the trees, but if not, we can go back.
Okay. Go ahead and both of you guys make perception checks.
I'm gonna have the Raven perched on my shoulder while
Okay.
we're out, which gives me night vision and whatnot.
Yeah.
Perception.
9.
9.
I have dark vision, though, by the way, if that helps.
You do have dark vision. It's only 60 feet, though.
Yeah.
19. As you guys are walking along, Boot, you're trying to process everything, but then you can't quite see through the trees and stuff until you guys get to a kind of an open patched area where the tree line is a little lower, and the raven kind of caws out, and Dunaday, you spot along to the north, you can see what looks to be just the outline of something up on a hillside.
I kind of tap Boot on the shoulder and point up into that direction and whisper, I think there's something over there.
Can I see the outline he's pointing out?
As he points it out to you and the cloud coverage continues over, you can just barely make out the outline of what looks to be a structure of some kind in the distance.
All right, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens.
What are you going to do?
You're my eyes for a minute here, Dunaday. And I just point at the building, and I'm just seeing if I could get inside of the first room or on the outside of it, whatever, how far that clairvoyance will go. I cast clairvoyance at 4th level because I don't have any 3rd levels.
Okay.
And see what I see.
Okay. You cast, and your vision darkens for a moment and then reappears again. And you are sitting immediately below whatever the spell is on is stone. Flat stone.
Okay.
You look around and it's pretty dark.
Okay.
It's pretty dark. You're looking around, but it looks like you're on top of what looks to be a battlement.
Okay.
But you
There's
can't
no-
see past in the darkness very well.
No lights or anything? No torches? Okay.
Completely dark.
Probably not human. Switch to hearing.
Okay. Your vision darkens again and you concentrate listening. You hear the wind. You hear birds.
5 minutes of listening.
You don't hear anything.
I'll switch back to sight for the remaining 4 minutes.
Okay, you switch back and peek around, look around, and just darkness all around you. You can see the stonework around you, but that's about it.
Can I tell what the stonework is made by?
Make a history check with advantage.
21.
You have no idea.
21, really? Wow.
You
Okay.
have zero clue who made this or what.
Can I tell what type
or
of stone
how.
it is?
It's hewed from the rock around this area.
Okay.
Just normal. It's not like some transported magic or anything, but it's hewn from this area, some quarry or something from this region.
Some slate rock.
So
or
it's
something?
native.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, it's better information than having none.
Yep, that's true.
I come back and you got any other ideas, Zunaday? It's just dark. There's nothing. Stonework.
You saw nothing, heard nothing.
How far can she go? Motion to the raven.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I'm going to turn into the raven and start flying towards the keep.
You're talking. He says you don't need to worry about that, and then the raven just sidesteps into him, and it just shoom, and it just appears in a larger raven, just a little bit larger. You recognize this raven. You saw it on the cliffside.
Oh, I can't
When
let
you
you
guys,
up.
every time you guys saw the raven, while in Mokoral, while everybody saw it, you recognize it as him.
Oh, you fucker. I aim fireball.
Yeah, right. He flies off. Are you going
Do I
towards the keep
wanna-
or?
Yes.
Okay.
And I only got 30 feet dark vision, but the fact that I'm a raven in
Yeah.
the night, I'm pretty sure I'm okay.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
It sounds like there's
let me
plenty of
find-
ravens around already, or at least crows.
Wow, Walker, the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to think you were just in a call with them the entire time.
You don't see as you
And it
appear.
would be 14.
14. Okay, so you're flying along and you get closer and closer to the structure, and you kind of get a rough outline of it. There's multiple towers. You get the sight of 4 square towers. 2 of them are gate towers. There's a gate in the middle. As you fly down, do you want to get closer or no?
Slightly.
Okay, so how far away do you want to be?
As long as I don't see like any movement or anything like that as I'm coming
Nope.
closer.
No movement, no lights. It's completely barren.
I guess I'll kind of start swooping around.
Okay. You get the sight of some rooftops in the center, beyond the first wall. There's 2 gate towers that have the gate is actually opened. It's a simple metal gate with some slats in it. Not a very well protected gate. It doesn't look like it was meant to hold off an army of any kind, but it definitely would protect itself if you needed it to, if it was barred. But it is open. You swoop down over the first courtyard, and then you see that there's 3 shingled rooftops. One of them is on the immediately inside the gate to the left. One of them is across from the gate, and it's kind of narrow and long, and then the other one is off to the right, which is larger. Flying in closer to that, you notice that there's hay, dried up and snowy hay on the inside of that. There's also a second wall to the east, beyond the narrow rooftop. Going past that, you can see that that's where the tower, the larger part of the structure is. Again, there are multiple windows, lots of slats, or slits in the stonework, but no lights. You can see that there is a statue in this courtyard, the second courtyard, on the south side of the courtyard. It appears to be a very tall statue, probably 20 to 25 feet tall. Very large. It's holding a weapon in its hand with the head facing down, and it is wearing plate armor.
Interesting. Right.
I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I haven't found any dangers, so I'm gonna start my way back because I don't exactly want to start trying to explore this place.
Okay, so
all
you
that
head,
much.
you head back, and pretty soon, Boot, after a few minutes, you hear Dunabe comes flying back.
So?
And I shift back to my human form to
Okay.
let
So
him
he
know
comes-
about.
Comes back and transforms out, and the raven appears back on his shoulder, kind of coming from out of his, more like not out of his body. It comes out of a shadow, just like, and the raven comes back.
I would say the feathers of my cloak
Yep.
mold up, and he flutters a little bit,
And he
and he's there.
he's picking at his fur a
Preens
little bit.
himself.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see anything up there. It seems rather barren, if anything. Wasn't any lights. One of the gates was left open. Old hay, about it. Oh, and a statue. What I could assume to be a warrior. That was about all.
Stone statue.
Yes.
Side note, you know I almost killed you half a dozen times, right? Just,
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. Too worried about it.
Is that all you guys?
I don't think the queen would have been very happy if you had done.
Is that all you guys do? You guys head,
Yeah,
stay
let's
there or
head
head
back.
back? Okay.
Um,
Lance,
I-
real quick.
Yes.
As the night goes on, you find your time to go and peacefully sit and meditate. And you hear the familiar as a body hits the ground next to you and kind of like sits there for a second and goes, oh, it's cold. Oh, yes,
Where have you been, you little heathen?
you fell unconscious and dispelled me. Not my fault. Don't get hit in the back of the head.
I didn't know that's how that spell worked.
Oh yeah, if you fall unconscious, he's gone. Like if you are knocked unconscious, if you fall asleep, that's a different story. That's not against your will. But if you are knocked unconscious, he is gone.
So is it just something that did we just make that spell, or are we taking
He's
it
a
off?
custom thing. Yeah, no, that's a custom thing. If you are unwillingly not put unconscious, he goes away.
Well, there's the thing on the that we got it from, but I was just wondering. All right. Well,
Yep, that's my call. How can I help you? Kind of like looks around at the birds around him.
apparently you can't.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna stand up and grab him and boot him out the fucking tent.
Okay, make an athletics check.
And call him a worthless piece of trash.
18. Okay, you turn. He, just as I would say, actually, just as you, Day and Boo come back, you guys see this as this little tiny imp gets kicked out and into the snow and goes sliding around.
Yes.
Kind of gets and then he snaps his fingers and goes invisible.
Spell magic. No.
That would only ruin us a little bit.
I know. It just destroys all the runes go off. Everything just. I'd be fine actually, but yeah, you guys be fucked. On the way back, I'll tell you Nate. Tomorrow, I think before we start, I think I'm gonna destroy that statue.
Want to put
Be
one
safe.
up for yourself?
Well, I think that one's going to try and kill me. Seems like a good protector. Just a stone warrior. It's too suspicious.
Can always check when we get closer, that's for sure.
That's right. Alright, I'll leave you to your watch. My watch has ended.
The good sleep. As I go back over, start kind of pacing about the camp. The raven flutters off to start flying about, and every once in a while I transition my vision to see through the raven,
All right. Go ahead and make a
keeping
Make
that telepathic link.
perception check. Oh,
Boom!
Oh my god.
20.
right. I'll keep that in mind.
It's 27.
Is Mara gone?
No, she's here. She's
Gotta
unmuted now.
remember when I do these perception checks. Oh wait, I don't have the raven on me, so no, never mind. It would just 23.
Just to give you a heads up, Troy, Grix doesn't forget everything when he goes away.
It did the first time.
He didn't forget everything. He
Yes,
just.
he did. He literally forgot everything from the 24-hour period.
I didn't say he forgot everything. I said that his memory isn't as good.
That and he was dispelled.
He was dispelled, but that doesn't mean he forgets everything. I said that. I said his memory just isn't as good. He doesn't remember all these fine details that he gets. Like if you were like, I need to know what the bark on this tree looked like, he'd be like, I have no idea. But if it was like, hey, do you know where this landmark is? He'd be like, yeah, I know where that is.
Well, he was unconscious. He still wouldn't have been, or he was gone. Like I fell unconscious. He's useless to me. He was dispelled as soon as I went unconscious. So
Okay,
it's
but
literally
he's not useless.
I think he
He was-
means useless in the fact that he's not going to get the information he wanted from him right now.
Right, but he was flying around that Jackie did go offline.
Ruh-roh.
I send her in first. She scouts for us.
Uh-oh.
I thought I remember you saying that too, that if he is dispelled within his 24-hour period, he forgets his short-term memory of that period. That's what I thought I remember you saying about it.
Well, it's
He
a custom
remembers-
character.
Yeah.
Modifying
Well,
it
I
as he
took-
goes.
I
Yeah.
took a specific feat though. I mean,
Right, dude, it's homebrew and I edited it slightly, okay? My thinking is that because you summoned him, if you go unconscious, he's not going to be able to stay alive. Because sleeping is one thing, but if someone purposely knocks you unconscious, you're not going to be able to keep that up.
I just thought that it was just a summon spell, not like any type of concentration. Like he
It's-
summoned or desummoned.
It's a form of
I just didn't know.
concentration.
Alright.
It's yeah.
It's okay. Like I said, he's still useless at this point to me, so I kicked his ass out the door.
We're gonna spend a whole session just torturing it. Torturing
Jesus.
Grix.
At this point, I honestly wish I would have just taken a different feat.
He's more useful than you think. I think you're just not thinking about how you want to use him. He's got a lot of potential. It just
I've
didn't
used
go
him
your
a-
way.
I've used him a lot, and he's always useless.
He has given you guys a plethora of information. Tons of information.
I mean, he gave us information, but Boot has a fucking map now. We don't even need the information that he gave us originally.
Right, but he scouted out and told you guys that there was an army moving. He told you guys that the Vale was full of orcs, so what there was other things in there other than orcs. He's given you guys lots of information. Now Jackie's back.
He's just our easy scapegoat when something goes wrong. We just blame Grix. Anytime something goes wrong, I'm blaming Grix. I don't care what. I missed Fireball. It's his fault. He didn't tell me that the guy was moving.
Damn it, Grix!
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some update. Hang on. Jackie's messaging me right now. She's going to do a modem reset. And actually, okay, before we go into the next part here, this is a good time to, if you guys need to get something to eat, refreshments, anything like that, let's do that now. Let's give Jackie a moment to get her modem reset and all that stuff. Let's do like 20 minutes.
I
Sounds
fucking
okay?
blinked and Dunaday was gone. I'm good. Let's strategize in that time. We'll call it our campfire session.
I don't mind if you guys do some strats. That's fine. This is a perfect time to do it.
Yeah. Lance, you're good at getting up into high places, right?
I can more or less just walk up walls.
You okay with being our recon above us? Not in front, but like if there's a wall, you go to the top and watch over us. Our little sniper in the sky.
I'm going to leave my stream up while you guys do this, just to kind of give a background stuff. So
Okay. You got any other ideas? If we do use Grix, tell him
I
to just
suppose we could
walk.
send him in there.
Don't go invisible,
Worst
just
case-
walk out in the open. See what
Yeah,
happens to him.
worst case scenario, he dies. I
Yeah.
resummon him, and we do it all over again.
I got the statue.
Yeah. Should
I
we
have
save that
something
then?
in my pocket.
We still talking about a golem, or are we?
I pull out the book-shaped double bomb.
That's right, the satchel charge thing. That's right. I'll relay that to you. That I see, or that Dunaday's seen the statue that's guarding the entranceway of the open gate.
Roll an intelligence check to remember that I have it without talking to me.
Ah, didn't you you brought it up to me? I didn't bring up.
No, I'm sleeping.
No, this is our campfire talk right now. Like as we were.
Still meta.
You brought it up before I said anything about the statue. 12. What's the DC?
It was a 5 because I freaked out.
Okay, well.
And you
Easy.
rolled at advantage, so the 7 would have been fine anyway.
No, oh yeah. Well, this first roll.
Remember, I freaked out when I got that thing.
Yeah, I remember. I thought
And literally, if you look at my stream, it's a sticky button underneath the cameras. It literally says Draven Sticky Bomb.
I was thinking of just shattering the statue, because stone will take double damage, but
I just said that
Satchel
because
charge.
if what you were thinking about it being sentient, it would have a DC, like an AC. So I was like,
We can do an all-out frontal assault on this place. Just to see what happens.
Oh no, what I'm thinking about right now at this moment was there is a lot of meta going on in my head, but if we all palaver about our abilities and you share what Dunaday did, I think he might be able to carry that satchel.
Yeah.
And all he would have to do is look like a bird flying over the. I mean, there's crows everywhere, so I mean, he could easily blend in, and all he's got to do is land on the statue with it in his little feeties,
How
and
heavy is it?
it sticks to it. It's not that heavy. It's just a little bomb. It's like 2 pounds or something.
2
But you
pounds
wanna
maybe.
blow
If
up
it's
the
over
statue?
5, he probably wouldn't be able to pick it up.
Well, he's a large raven,
He is a large raven.
and you
Oh,
can
okay.
always put it in his pocket and shift back if you needed to. I don't think
It's-
Grix could carry it, could he?
Oh yeah, Grix could.
Oh yeah, like so one of our little critters could do it. Or
Lance.
like there's a whole bunch of stuff that we could do.
Lance, you'll love this. Suicide bomb Grix. You get
Strap
to.
it to Grix so that
Oh
he's
my
the
God.
explosion and nobody can. That
You get to
actually
blow him
solves
up.
because they have a chance of noticing if it's on him.
I like
you
it.
even get. You get to blow him up and everything. I'll give you the money to resummon him, and we'll do it again.
Welcome back. What happened, Jackie?
You know, when this is all over with, we can open a sideshow with him.
Agreed.
We have a 20-minute break going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my fucking internet went down.
We're just planning, having campfire strategy talk.
Oh, you guys notice I've been doing another tattoo on my other arm.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
I did get that new item from Caster, and I would show you guys what it is and tell you what it is. So
Oh yeah, we're taking a rest, so I'm gonna go ahead and attune to that golem.
that's what that is.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, dude, I've seen that before.
You spawned 50 Maras? What?
What?
It's a barbarian horde in a bag.
He can spawn 50
It's in
of
chat.
you. What? Is it one-time use, or do they go
Which
back into the
chat?
bag?
It's
It
one
should
time.
be one time.
Oh,
Which chat?
D&D chat.
Roll 20 chat.
Roll 20. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. My kin.
Now that's a item right there, Lance. Holy
Now, if
shit.
they were Goliath barbarians, man,
It
they're
was
probably
only
just
100.
humans.
It was only 150 gold.
What?
Pink mist everywhere.
Are these
I
like
couldn't-
fake barbarians? Are they like not even... Are they...
I
No,
have
they're
no
human barbarians, and I think they're supposed to be like level 6 and up or something, because this is
They're incredibly
incredibly
strong.
strong. So I don't think any of them are lower than 5.
But I feel
What
like
if
the way
we're-
that's worded, it just looks like something troll.
It was for
Yeah.
150?
Casters-
50 incredibly strong barbarian warriors appear around you. Like,
Dude, I would have give you 5,000 gold to just buy like 100 of these things.
Well,
There was
he
only
only
one.
had one, but
Oh.
yeah, it might be something like that. Like everything he sold had a trolley value to it, and that's part of why I was like, I don't even want to go in there.
I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what these cures do. I'm not gonna lie.
Like gives you like 20 HP, but turns you into a frog for
Like,
Into a
1d8
bowl of
rounds.
Curious
I'm
for-
actually,
for 5 rounds.
I'm actually wondering if they stick around afterwards.
I wonder if they're
Yeah, there's
even under your
nothing.
control.
Or
What
if
if
they're
they
even
just
real.
attack?
Ooh, that would suck.
What if they attack us?
Well, I'd poop my pants and then I would.
Well,
disappear
it
and
works
run.
out because Lance can walk up walls. He can always just throw the bag over the wall, like get up to the top of the wall, throw the bag in there when we actually see something in there. And he can just say, go forth and see what happens, because they'd have to leave that place to get to us again. So they'd have to fight their way out and then get to us if they're
In the
after
middle
us.
of an orc camp, a small bag just like hits the ground. Whoa! Go forth, 50 barbarian. You didn't have to say anything. It's just on.
Just sheer chaos, orcs
Yeah, no-
screaming.
No commands need be given.
Wow. That's...
I wonder if they're all of different races.
Oh,
too.
and don't forget about your sapphire too.
Yeah, I do have the sapphire.
Wow, that bag. Holy shit.
They're 50 dead. barbarians.
You check that thing out.
Incredibly strong, just dead. They're laying there.
That was only 100 gold.
While in one hand you kill a living being, its value increases.
I
You
know, I only
kill
spent
all the
200 gold total.
barbarians. Kill the barbarians one by one and increase its value. Oh my god.
Oh, if you threw them into a pit that was closed up, and then you just sat up there and used your like cantrips on them until they all died with the gem in your hand. You'd have like
Oh my god.
$15 million gem.
Wait, how much would that be? That's
500
massive.
times 50.
After your first kill, you could just summon Grix and kill him. He's living. And after the first 5%, that's 50. So
Wait,
Yeah.
would that count? Can I break it? Is this okay?
Can I break it?
wait.
Would it
See,
would be making?
This is how Kelfo thinks. This is exactly how Kelfo thinks.
Would it be like worth it for gold to increase its percentage each time?
Oh,
'Cause
Boots
he
got a
cost-
bunch of gold burning a hole in his fucking pouch.
Yeah,
he's
after
got
the
a hun-
first
he cost 100 gold, right? Like how many would
Wait,
it
wait.
take for us to start
He
making
cost,
money?
I thought he costed 50.
No, he cost 100 gold to summon.
Oh wait, it's only 25. So you'd have to kill
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna summon Grix and kill him, and summon Grix, and Roman's gonna be like, "What? Knock it off,
Ah.
man!" I'm like, "No."
you have to get the
Yeah,
gem
because
to
you're making
1,000.
400 profit every time. Because you're
5%.
spending
It's
100.
5% of its value.
5% of 500.
Oh, okay, got you. Never mind. I thought it
Okay.
meant that was the current value for the 5%. I read it wrong.
You have to get the gem's value to 2,000 gold, and then it's worth it to kill Grix every time. After it's worth 2,000, you kill him every single time. You get more than 100.
So how many times? 5% of 5.
It's 25 every time, basically. 25 gold,
25 gold.
essentially.
Well, after you kill
it
something,
goes up,
it raises. Yeah,
it goes up, but it's like
incrementally,
minor.
constantly.
It's like
Yeah,
26 and then 27.
You need to program a small calculator for this, so that every time you kill something, you just hit like the enter key on it to tally it. Like put a formula in for it. I can't remember how you can do it. It's like a way you can program your calculator to do that.
Well, you just put in 500 and then times 5%, and then you just keep hitting equals.
No, because then it's 525 times 5% the next time.
Exactly.
Well,
See
yeah,
what I
yes,
mean?
they're times 5%.
It has to add the interest as well each time.
Oh, times 105. Yeah,
Fuck, that's
500 times 105%, and then just keep hitting enter, and it goes up every time.
That's wrong.
No, it's not. Because it takes its
500 turns to 525 off the first kill. Second kill, it's got to be at least 550, 551. Next kill, it's got to be like 70, 577 or something like that, because it's going up incrementally by 5% each time it increases its value. So you whack something, it dies, it's 525. Now you're doing 5% of 525. Then you whack something, it's 550 by 5%. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Every time I hit enter, it goes up. So now it's at 551.25.
Oh, okay. So,
Oops, I fucked that up.
yeah, like the first time it would work.
Times.
Okay. Well, you said 20 minutes. Nobody's in a hurry, I don't think.
No. Wow. What the fuck? Those items are so good.
Hey, they were cheap.
That one's so good.
The only other one that I wanted. The only other one that I wanted is one that I could have used, but it's best used on a melee fighter. I honestly want Draven to have them. I'm hoping Maro lets Draven have them. Because it'd be like fire and ice on your fists. And it's not an attunement item. They're
I have
That-
fire and ice on my fists.
Those magic gloves are
And
broken.
tattooed on my arms.
They're broken. They're really bad.
You're gonna
Okay,
have to
before
give me
any
more
other items,
tattoos, Mara.
I'm gonna have to find some more fucking blueprints or whatever.
Mara,
Schematics.
Mara, what are those gauntlets? Those
On
ice
Mar.
gloves do?
The icy crystal glove.
Yeah, check these out. That was 500 gold. These were expensive.
So you
Or like
speak
they
a
were like
command
1,000.
word and ice crystals cover the gloves, including a melee weapon if you're holding one. Add 1d10 cold damage to any successful attack after the effect has taken place. Ice crystals last until cancelled with a bonus action. You sheathe the weapon or you take fire damage. One time per short rest.
Additional D10.
Yep.
But I already have gauntlets on.
I
They're
could
gloves. They can go on under your gauntlets.
throw it out there that I could use those with Striker and re-roll the damage of that dice if it's low.
Ooh, that is mean.
On top
could
of
just-
Psychic
Or we could
Blades.
just stack it all on top of Mara. I mean, make her a one
Well,
shot.
because my chaos axe is pretty fucking awesome too.
I mean, is that not what we've done this whole campaign? Is stack
Well, you
her
can
full of damage?
stack it on top of that though. You literally that'll stack right on top of your chaos axe.
Well, yeah, and then the chaos axe on every hit roll a d20. If it beats the AC of the target, add 1d12 damage of choice of fire, cold, or lightning.
And it doesn't say it won't stack on dual wield, so you can put it on both of your weapons. So it's additional D20 for you of damage. I mean, that's pretty
That's pretty
hardcore.
good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty good.
Fucking chaos is already a plus. When I use it, I do damage plus 8. I do a d8 plus 8.
So do you want to try shatter on that thing first? Maybe Lance can walk you up the wall and you can shatter it.
Yeah.
This way we don't waste a resource.
Well,
So we know we need it.
the other option is you
How
take
long
that
does it
that
take-
cape.
How long does it take to reattune to an item once you've let someone else attune to it?
Long
30
rest.
minutes.
Long rest?
Oh,
What
is
does
it
it say?
30
Short
minutes?
Rest. Yeah, it's a short rest.
30
too.
minutes
Oh.
short rest.
So I could let him short rest attune to my cape and he could just walk up there himself.
Yeah.
Or my cloak, I mean. But then he
The
has to unattune. Yeah, that's never mind.
I want the prison gloves,
Can I get?
like the
Prison gloves.
the smashy ones.
Yeah, you have those. I just wanted to know if you wanted the
Oh,
crystal ones instead.
I mean, it would stacking with Psychic Blades, and then I could reroll all the damage because a Striker would be really cool. But if one of you could even deal more damage, because the second I
It's D20 on
polymorph,
Mara.
I can't cast spells or use my items. But I'm gonna polymorph twice, if it
Right.
comes to that.
Wait,
Well,
could you polymorph me?
Uh-huh.
You have polymorph other?
But you can't use any of your spells, items, abilities, or actions. You just become an ape.
Could you polymorph Grix?
I could use key.
actually, technically speaking, wouldn't it?
You get nothing.
Draven
You
can get.
you lose
Draven
all of
gets the
your
most attacks in.
abilities. Your intelligence, everything changes. Like all your
Can
stats.
you polymorph Grix?
It's not true polymorph where you get all your
Got
items.
you.
Yeah.
I thought
that-
key points work
Well-
because it's just spiritual energy, but I didn't know.
the
You can
original
spend key points to make additional attacks, right?
the original plan was I was
So
going
how
to
many
polymorph
maximum?
Caduceus.
Right now I can do 4 a turn.
That's 4 d10s if we give the gloves to you. That's literally an additional 4 d10s. If you land every attack.
Yeah, that was the original plan though. I was going to polymorph Caduceus to fight. Cuz
That's a good damn idea.
yeah.
Except
But
for we just got to take his armor off now then.
Make him huge, doggo.
if
Oh,
if
even
something
better.
If
can't
we
take
did,
Caduceus becomes Cerberus.
You don't need
Well,
to take
if-
his armor off.
no,
Oh, I
it
figured
morphs
if
into
you
him.
polymorph, you'd break it.
No, it morphs into you.
Mhm.
You just can't use it.
if you polymorph Grix, he can understand common.
No, you can't understand
But I
when
can
you're in
talk to
these forms.
Caduceus.
You lose all your intelligence, everything, based on
Yeah.
what form you're given.
Yeah, that's the downfall of polymorph.
Oh yeah, that's a new thing doing today. She can talk to her dog.
Yeah.
And
She
I
has
can
one
summon-
fang.
And you missed this, but I summoned an imp in front of, and like right as you were walking into the camp, I kicked him out of the fucking
Oh, I didn't miss that. I was there.
Yeah, so basically
there?
what you saw Duna Day was just this imp come flying out backwards, landing in the snow. He's four-armed, 2 legs, wings, horned head, and he's just like, snaps his fingers and went invisible. That's all you saw.
Would I have triggered the glyphs to include him?
He was inside.
It's an interesting
was-
question, though. I wouldn't have.
No, you wouldn't have.
Alarm goes off.
No, he probably flew up and out though.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Would alarm trigger?
No.
Dude, I had no idea about the imp.
nope. But he whenever he does that, he can just fly up and out. He doesn't need to
Okay.
trigger the alarm. Okay,
Um,
we all ready to go? We're good.
Check the Discord. Discord. Check your Discord.
Okay.
Are you telling him about our master plan of infinite
No.
money?
no.
Okay.
I think
I'm
you.
No.
asking him if Caduceus has any abilities that I've neglected to write down.
No,
I
he has Loyal Fury, Go for the Throat, and one other Battlehound, and that's it.
So
Because this last level, he got ability score improvement.
Ben.
Okay, on the
Yeah. Oh yeah, I changed his charisma.
What's up, Lance?
on the life stealing sapphire,
Yes.
did you homebrew that item completely yourself, or did you get it from a website?
I stole it, kind of.
I'm curious to see if someone has a calculator for it.
Well, it's just you take the gold value that I gave you, and then you add
You go up by
5% of that.
5%,
Yeah,
and
and then every
5% of that.
yeah,
every
and
time.
5% of that, 5% of that, 5%. Not so it's not 5% of the original value
No,
it's
it's
five-
5% of the total, no matter
of the total.
whatever it is.
Yep. So it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Shh,
Would you
we'll talk
qualify
about
plants as living beings?
that. You're gonna
Depending on the type of plant, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're living creatures. I wouldn't see why not.
Okay, I took the plant growth spell and I grow a forest for him to kill, and I grow it again every single day for him, and he kills the forest endlessly for a year.
Did you use both those scrolls that you had?
Which ones?
The scroll of fireball and this. Oh, you
Oh,
did use
yeah.
greater invisibility.
I burned all those like
So-
immediately when we fought the Death Knight.
Bringing it back.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh, does anybody want this pink bead real quick?
What's it do?
What's the pink bead do?
When smashed on the ground, immediately turns into a huge mountain of fluffy bubbles, similar in consistency to fused marshmallows. 10 feet in
Please.
diameter, 6 slash attacks to get through, 1d6 minutes it lasts for.
Yeah, I need that in my life.
The fuck?
Needs the
Instant
pink rock.
bubble rave. Instant.
Yeah, no, not that.
No bubble raves?
No, don't use that.
It's a
Stop
word
it.
for-
Jesus. God, how
We're
many times I
sorry.
have to tell you, man? Streaming.
It's a bubble rave. What's wrong?
Don't use the word.
He said
Jesus.
Ray. I think he said Ray.
Rave.
Bubble Ray.
Rave.
Bubble rave.
Rave, like.
Oh, I thought you said- I thought you said
uns.
something else. I'm sorry, man. I
Yeah,
apologize.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought
Yeah.
he said. too.
What?
You say that word a lot, so I just
You dirty-minded folk.
Hello.
okay.
I
The
think you're
morning
right, though.
comes.
Sorry, it was one thing. I think you're right, Troy, though, on giving Draven those gloves. I think that'll be insane. Every damage increase for you.
He can't wear the gloves and the gauntlets.
Gloves go underneath
They're
gauntlets.
gloves underneath gauntlets.
He cannot
Huh?
wear the gloves and the gauntlets. The gauntlets themselves encase his fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not like they go over his hand. No, they have a glove on the inside that he holds. And,
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
a glove.
All right.
And
We're
then when
just...
you think about it, I get 5 attacks when I'm hasted. So
all right. I only get one.
she's a
so-
She's a whirlwind barbarian, guys.
Yeah, equip those.
That's 5 d10s.
What was the other thing? It's to Roman. Can I polymorph Grix?
Yeah, actually, you can. He is a creature on this plane of existence.
Does Lance still control him when he's another creature? Because he loses all of his.
I don't necessarily control him. I'm his master.
well, he has like his memories and stuff. Yeah.
He would still listen to Lance, yeah, but he just depending on what he was, he wouldn't be able to respond or whatnot. But yeah, he wouldn't have any of his impish abilities, but he would still listen to Lance.
And he
I
wouldn't be
would
able
say
to
that
understand.
connection. That connection. Yeah, that connection wouldn't go away.
Okay, that's the question.
He is connected to Land Spy via the fiendish telepathy kind of thing. It's not telepathy; it's a fiendish connection. So
Okay.
he wouldn't lose that though.
Did we come up for a plan for tomorrow?
Go forth.
And die.
Is that what the plan is, Boo? For
I
real,
I
though?
think go forth is like a pretty solid plan.
And then just walk in behind it.
Yeah, like
Did
that's.
we see any traps behind the keep, by the keep or anything?
I mean, they'll trigger whatever the hell is in front, right? The other option is not to do it in the gate area. Do it once we're in the castle, so they storm the hallways.
Isn't there an upper area of the castle that you could get it into easy, and then make them have to work their way down from the top
Oh
to
yeah,
get out through the gates? So it just
do the barbarians stay after they come out? Okay.
No, they are only out there for like a minute. I think it's a.
Oh,
Let me check my notes. Hang on. Oh, I didn't put that in there. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a minute. It's they're out for 1 minute.
okay, that's like
So that's how many rounds?
10.
so 10 rounds of 50 attacks minimum.
That's fucking math. I'm good.
Yeah, that's what the fuck.
Or you could have them all attack at once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, maybe we should just save that as a last resort type of thing then.
I mean,
'Cause
that's
I was thinking it'd be like 10 minutes. I just send them in. I'd be like, clear the keep.
Yeah. The only thing
Do
is
it,
you don't know how strong they are. You know how much life they have.
I do. They're
Oh, I do.
incredibly strong.
They're incredibly strong. It says it right there.
They're
They're
incredibly. They are
incredibly
incredibly strong, but you don't know how like how what their constitution is or what life points they have.
I mean,
none of that.
even
They
if
could
they're
be- they
level
could be
1.
beasts. That's what. No, I'm just saying. Like, what if they were like badasses on like 2 HP, teleported from like a Badlands? I mean, he's still a beast. He gets one attack. Surprise.
Yeah,
or
they all might
something.
have. They all might have 10 hit points, 50 or 1. You don't know.
Even if they all did 1d4 damage, 50 every round, 50 d4s, like what? And if they're barbarians, they make it multi-attack. Like it was just
All right.
insta-kill anything in the world.
Theorizing is done.
Yeah.
What would you
I'm glad
guys
that
like to
someone else
do?
noticed it.
Okay.
That is.
think we all have our
that's more of a
items.
last resort thing, though. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I
You
mean,
wanna
we're
see-
just going head on in this fucking keep, or we?
No. Dunaday, can you see if you could pick this up for us in your raven form? And is Draven even there?
I thought you were going to try shattering it first.
Oh, I mean, just to see if
We
it's
just
possible
discussed it.
before we go.
Oh yeah, sure. I hold out my sticky bomb. Careful.
We hand you a satchel charge.
Did
It's only 2 pounds.
You hear the.
I think you're muted, didn't I?
You're very correct. I am, because there's a bunch of.
I could
people
hear it.
talking in the room.
I could hear him talking in the other room.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
people in there. So I was like, yeah,
because
that's
there's
why.
other people. So I guess I switch over to my raven form again, and I go to pick up this satchel charge.
How many times per day can you use that?
It doesn't even say. It just says I can do it, as long as
All right.
it's on my shoulder.
If it says it straight from the book,
It's
then you're
just
good to
an
go.
action.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
I'll
make
double
a
check
yeah, make a if you're picking up this satchel, then what are you trying to do with it?
Drop it onto that statue that we saw earlier, because Boot doesn't like it.
We're just testing if you could lift it and fly with it first.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check with the Raven.
Me.
Which is like nothing.
There's a graph for that though. If he has a certain
I would
amount
say
of
there's
strength.
actually as long as I have like any strength, I should be able to pick up 2 pounds.
I know. I just want to be able to see if you can do it.
No, I got a 3,
Continue to talk. I have an important phone call. Sorry.
and
Hey, 3
my
is
strength is
3
2.
pounds. 1 pound per point, right? That's how that works.
Good.
You're a raven, right?
Yes, I'm a raven. I got a strength of 2.
Oh lord.
My dexterity is 14, and I'm very wise. But
Oh, I thought you were a bigger raven, not just a raven.
it's from.
Common-
I'm
common
a tiny
raven.
beast.
The biggest common raven there has ever been is like 4.5 pounds. So
How much can a raven?
I thought he
carry?
was a completely different size raven, like an 8, 9, 10 pound raven, because he said he got bigger like a small dog. So I'm like,
he would be larger than the largest raven then, and the largest
Yeah.
average raven is about 4.5 pounds. So
but if
he'd
he's
probably
got a
be
stat block with 2 strength, then that's what we're using. Then he wouldn't be able to
yeah.
do this. But Grix can.
Conclusion: your raven can carry at most 1.5 pounds while flying.
Oh.
With a strength of
So
one.
If he's a
even
natural
if he
raven,
was-
he wouldn't.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
even
on.
with a
Hang on a
strength of
second.
one.
Hang on a
He's got
second.
a
Hang on a
strength
second.
of 2, so that's 3.
Hang on a second. His raven is not common. It is not the size of a regular raven. It is slightly larger.
That's
So,
what we were just talking about. So
yeah,
like
he,
the
he does have a
largest-
little bit of a larger raven. So I would say that he would be able to carry this, but the time, like, it's right on that threshold. So he would need to make a check to be able to carry it that far, and then do whatever he wants to do with it. So that I would say that that's fair.
But yeah, we also had the backup plan of Grix doing it.
Grix
Yeah.
could do it easy. He can carry like 15 pounds.
Yeah, he
Okay.
carried the bag to us.
He did carry the bag of holding barely. He barely
Yeah.
he carried that motherfucker 1,000 feet straight up. So I think he could do this. He was tired too. He's like,
But I still think Boot should get on the wall first.
Okay.
After it all, it is your keep, and you're supposed to have a nice entrance, right? Shatter from the top of the battlements. I mean, it don't get much better than that.
Dinnerday, how
Get
close
out
was
of
the
my
statue to the
cape!
wall?
What'd you say, Boot?
I was asking Dinnerday, how close was the statue to the outer wall?
DM?
Yeah, I know it was a DM question.
let me check.
Duna Day's thinking.
From the outer wall or the wall closest to it?
The outer wall.
Ah. Uno momento.
But once you get up on the wall, could he get to that wall from the top?
The statue is from the outside of the wall, the inside of the outer wall.
The top of the outer wall.
Like the
Not-
battlements or
Yeah,
just where you walk?
Yeah, no, the battlements. Like the tip
Okay.
top where people shoot shit down from.
That's where you walk. There's also a battlement ledge where you can shoot down from.
Oh, yeah, the battlement ledge then.
145 feet.
No, I cannot do that.
And from the path that he would walk?
To get to it?
Yeah.
No, like if Lance walked him up the wall and he was on top, could he walk on top closer to it at any point?
Yeah, oh yeah. You know that there's the battlements go all the way around, and you could get within 30 feet of the statue if you walked around the battlements.
Okay. Could work.
How
Give
tall
or-
is the wall?
The wall is probably 40 to 50 feet high.
Okay.
It's a pretty
Oh,
tall.
that's not bad. I could almost jump it.
Almost.
The other
Not a
option
very
here,
large,
guys,
not a large keep. It's pretty small comparatively.
The other option is to stealth in, guys. I know. How absurd was I in saying that? Let's blow that shit up.
What do the adventurers have to say?
They're sleeping.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're passed out.
Grix bomb, guys. I think that's the way I would like to go. I think, Draven, you should put on the...
Since I failed my lift back.
I mean,
All
it
the-
would be a
all that I'm
suicide
going
bomb
to-
if you went, so... I don't
Does
know if you
anyone
want to
have
even
any-
do it.
Does anyone have any small bag I can just put this satchel inside of?
What's the biggest thing you can transform into, Boot?
32-foot tall ape or a...
Is an Umber Hulk a beast?
Isn't
I was
that you
gonna
right
ask-
now?
No,
No.
that's only in polymorph.
The beast list is real small, unless he's including dinosaurs in that list.
Well, that's why I was asking. Is the Umber Hulk a beast?
Your mom
Because
ate.
you have
Well,
pretty detailed run-ins with those.
I was gonna say if we could draw them out into the courtyard, or after Grix blows a hole in the top, if you have the cape of the Montbank on, you might be able to poof up there, polymorph into a giant ape, and just right in the fucking keep.
Okay, the biggest thing.
Wait a second. Exploitation. Can't I just like grab the bomb and then transform into the Raven and fly up?
No, because then the Raven
Then
still
what
needs to
happens
make
to
a
all
check.
my items?
You could, well, yeah, you could stash it in your bag and then go.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. It becomes a
But then
part of
how
you.
would you, if the
He
bag
would
becomes a
poof
part of
back
you,
when
can
he
you-
was on the ground.
You just change his back.
Oh, okay.
If you can do it
How long-
unlimitedly,
How long does it take you to do it? A minute, or is it an action?
action.
In action.
so 6 seconds.
A
So,
mammoth?
but here's the thing: we don't even know what's in there yet. We haven't seen anything or encountered anything. And if we go balls to the wall right off rip, and then nothing comes out, it's a wasted gorilla. I still think he should shatter and make a big catastrophe noise and see if anything comes out at all. And this way, we're not within. If it's some freaky ghost phenomenon or some crap, we don't get possessed.
And we
I
have
don't know
enough
what the hell's
gold,
going on
I
here.
think, ostensibly to repair any damage we might do.
I mean,
We've
did
got
anybody see
the gold
bodies?
bars, platinum
No.
ingots.
Stone. I guess it's a good time, Roman, to just ask what is in the world. Do I know about mammoths?
Make a history check.
Operation Mammoth Drop.
Yeah, essentially.
Did you just quote the
14.
Dumbo Drop
Um,
movie?
I would say you've heard of them, but you've never seen one.
Okay, and
So
then
you wouldn't be able to polymorph into that.
okay. So where's our rule on that? I have to see it, or do I know the art?
Yeah, I
arcane
think you
word
would
for
need to
it?
see something, at least like
Okay.
pictures, detailed pictures, or see it in person. That I think that is fair.
Okay, is there
'Cause
any
you can't
book
just think of something.
Is there any book
So-
I've ever read about dinosaurs?
No.
Okay.
Not in
Um,
Craghammer.
What about one of those small blue dragons?
No, it's not a beast.
This isn't Chult.
It's not a beast.
And then under that, it's so minute. A crocodile. There's a brontosaurus, but
Yeah.
it's
Talking
so-
about putting a dude
You've
in the
seen
water as a
you've seen books on crocodiles. Like you've seen those.
yeah, but it's a lower CR creature.
Just
They're-
saying.
Yeah. Elephant.
Yeah,
I
you've seen
assume
those.
I know what elephants are.
Yeah.
A killer whale, a giant scorpion.
Giant scorpions, you definitely. Those are
Just
quite
blue
common.
whale it.
giant scorpions are actually quite common in the Underdark, and you've read about those. You've definitely probably seen some armor made by them.
A rhinoceros?
No.
Okay. Now we're getting
Blue
into like
whale.
the 1 CR creatures, like just
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
drop
drop
elks.
him as
a
a
blue
boars.
whale onto
Yeah.
the keep. Just
god.
elks, boars, cave bear, tiger,
Yeah, yeah.
lion.
I say we go with the alarm idea. Boot goes up there to shatter on the statue, finds out if the statue's animate or not, gives us an idea of what we're up against, and we don't even have to go in there in the morning if we don't want to. If we find out there's like a legion or something.
I will say for the sake of some time, you guys better come up with something because can't
Okay.
just sit here for the next 3 hours talking about what you guys want to do.
Why not?
Sorry, I
We got
just-
12 hours.
Well, no, there's a lot more you guys got to do.
All right. Well, when I get the time, I'm researching T-Rex. That's what I'm researching. All right, let's head on in. I guess I can clairvoyance again if you guys want to do that. How am I getting up the wall exactly? I'm using your cape or Draven. Do you want to bamf me up there?
I can just walk you up there.
Okay.
That's
All right, guys. If I die, it's your fault. Those are my last words. I leave nothing to
Oh,
any
you'll
of
be
you.
up on the wall.
I'm gonna fly up to the battlements
Are you?
Okay.
since I'm still a raven.
You guys haven't rested all the way, have you?
Oh, I thought this was the next morning.
Oh, if it is, then you guys need to get up and move.
Yeah, that's what I.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I see. I have no idea what was going on. I thought you guys were doing this as a long rest, like nighttime thing, but that's okay. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna move you guys to a new scene, just for fluff. This is for flavor, kind of thing,
Fluffy.
to change the scenery. That's all.
Fluffy.
I turned into that moose.
You. So
an
what you
elk.
guys see when you guys pack up the next morning, you guys all kind of doing your own thing, preparing yourselves for whatever you can, however you can. You guys silently, it seems, walk, after discussing what you want to do, walk the rest of the way through the woods until you get to an open clearing, which you then now see in the broad daylight, which is pretty nice weather outside. You see what looks to be Moirai Keep, or Moirai Hold. What you see in front of you is not a gargantuan hold by any means, but well built, structured. There is on the front, on each side, each corner, there's two square towers, and then there's a gate more central, more located towards the left-hand tower than the right-hand tower. It's not quite centered. That also has two towers as well, but they are curved in the front and then square in the back. The gate, which is iron and steel slatted, is partially open in the front on one side.
Okay.
In the back, you can see that there is some sort of housing structure at the top, like a keep would have, where maybe there is more. The more the rooms are the rooms are all located and such in the back, and you have to walk up a little hill to get to the main keep.
I'm nervous. But let's go. You coming with us, Dunaday, to fly up? Good to know.
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna fly up with you guys.
Okay. Yeah, let's.
So
The
I
three of
was
us will
being talked
go.
to.
Rest of you guys wait here. Wait for the boom.
So Dunaday and Boot are going?
And
And
Lance is
and
walking
Lance,
me up.
Okay. All right. Are you guys just going up, or?
Yeah. To that wall you
Alright.
described that I can get within not 30 but 60 feet of the
You're gonna get
section.
within 60 feet of. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As you walk up towards the front of the hold, you can see that there are two sides. That each side of the keep as well, or the hold on each side, is opened. Like it doesn't have like a blockage or anything, so you could walk on either side of the hold. The side that you're looking at, if you go to the right side around that corner, was the side you need to go on.
Okay. We'll walk around, I guess.
Okay.
Unless is Dunaday flying up above? Or are you going around already?
Yeah, I'm flying.
Okay, so
Okay.
you take off into your form and go fly up and around. I'm gonna change up a bit of.
Hey, look, it's me.
Polymorph into a raven, go with him. Don't know why I didn't think of that.
Overthinking to the max.
Because it wastes a spell slot
Oh yeah. Fuck that shit.
to become a raven. I'm jealous. I want to be a raven too. Damn it.
He transforms into a smaller raven.
Yeah.
Giant eagle. I don't even know if that's a beast. What is giant eagle?
Become one of those Australian giant eagles that just lifts up goats and drops them off cliffs. That's my
Gandalf,
favorite.
Calling the Eagles.
You walk up and you guys see Dunaday fly off, and as Lance and Boot, you guys walk around the hold and move your way down until you can see where Dunaday is now circling over where you need to be. You look up and it's maybe a 50-foot up wall to the battlements. What would you like to do?
You ready, Lance?
Shouldn't we check for any type of traps? Be it magical or
I
of
could
the
clair-
ordinary variety.
I could clairvoyance now, and you check for traps while I'm clairvoyancing around.
Okay.
I can see. I have a better idea of like a good vantage point on the keep that I could put the sensor to look down inside of it. Now. Correct?
Okay, so yeah, you can definitely see that there's up on the right hand side. If you're facing the wall that you need to get up, on the right hand side there was a structure, like a house or like a little building at the top on the right. You could definitely.
Are there windows?
There are slats, but they're not windows. They're slats, like firing slits.
Uh, could I throw the sensor through the slit though? It's a fist-sized sensor.
You can't see into it, but you could see like up against where the slit is. Yeah, but you can't see into it.
What if
So
I
you
put
need to be
it
able to
in the
see.
slit?
You can. Yeah, you could stick it right there.
So then it would just look in from the slit.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay.
I put the sensor and I use sight just to see in that slit.
Okay.
Up on one of the towers, the highest one I could find.
Okay.
What do I
Let me
see?
just grab something here.
So
Okay.
excited.
You see the closest one that you can see. You look into a room where, immediately to your inside, if you turn it to the left, technically, if you turn it to the left and look, you can see into a very darkened room, but there is light cascading in, and there's shadows everywhere. It's a wooden floor, beautifully slatted wood, but it is barren and empty. There is nothing on the walls. There's nothing on the floor. No hanging tapestries. Nothing. Directly across the room from you, maybe. Zoom in a little bit. Maybe 40 feet away or so is a spiral staircase that goes up. The very large stone staircase that goes up. Apologies, I have to refresh my roll 20, so continue.
3 minutes of just looking, and then I want to switch to audio.
Okay, you switch to audio, and you don't hear anything. You hear the wind going through the room. That is it.
Okay.
In the meantime, Lance, you take a look around, eyeballing everything around, and you're not seeing any sort of traps.
No pressure traps or anything like that.
It's clean. Looks the walls are beautifully put together, seamless in their placement, but there's nothing.
Okay, I pop out of the vision, and it's dead. There's nothing around. There's nobody in there. There's no sounds. There's no dragon
No sign.
snoring.
No signs of any traps. So
No,
far.
nothing looks. I want to see if I can make an Arcana check on the wall. That's what we're up against right now. We're at the base of it, right?
Are you back in your form?
Yeah. I go back
Oh, okay.
to Mimi.
Okay.
The sensor's gone.
Okay, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, I want to, like, is it magic at all coming from the wall? 21?
21. No, but looking at it, you don't get any sense of magic emanating from here, but looking at this stonework looks like it was carved by unnatural means. But you didn't catch that the first time. Looking at it, you're like, yeah, something else carved this. This was not done by hand.
This is gonna be an odd question. Can I make like a nature check to see if the wall is alive?
Yeah.
Is the wall alive?
Yeah, sure. Why? Yeah. No.
4. Is the wall? I just unnatural stone. I was like thinking of what could possibly do that besides like disintegration. Okay. You got true polymorphed into a heap. I mean, you know, shit happens. Okay, I guess we'll wait for Duna Day.
I'm just flying around scouting, looking for any movement. and if I haven't seen anything, I'm just gonna keep on looking. Because once you make a loud boom, I still need to be up there to check.
Okay. Let's go, Lance. Take me up, bud.
All right. I kind
Alright.
of just like put your arm over my shoulder as we start walking up.
All right, easily enough because he's a dwarf and he doesn't weigh that much. Pick him up and you make your way up the side of the wall and whoop, you kind of pop over the battlement. Now you're standing on top of a wall. It's let me get some measuring tools out here. The battlements themselves are about 15 or more feet across. To your immediate left is a stairway, a stone stairway that goes up into a tower, like a battlement tower. To your right is where he had thrown his clairvoyance spell, which is like a structure up a wall, and then there's like it goes up a wall, and then there's like another structure up there, like the housing. And then literally, if like as you're standing there and you walk over the battlements, you can see down below that there is a statue standing faced away from you in like along the courtyard there.
Within 60 feet of it?
You are within 60 feet.
Okay, before I do it, I'm looking around in the courtyard for any signs of life at all. Dead bodies, clothing, weapons, anything that shows sign of life.
Okay.
I'd also like to look down there as well.
Okay, both of you guys make perception checks.
Me and Draven are sitting back with Thomas and Arcadia, and Kate just, hey, yeah, so good day.
15 and
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Holy shit.
You guys don't notice anything. This is even in your eyes. You're like, no, that's stonework. That's solid stonework. You don't notice anything off about it. It doesn't look like it's been there a while. You could tell there's some weather to it.
No,
but it
not
doesn't
the,
look
not
like
the stonework, like the courtyard. Like, is there dead bodies?
Oh
Is there
no, it's
remnants
clean.
of-
It is. No, it's clean.
Coming up, there was no remnants of swords in the ground, helmets, anything like that.
Nope. Barren.
You think, Lance, with all these people that come here and try to fight whatever it is and try to take this keep, there'd be bodies, there'd be signs of battle. Unless whatever is here is extremely intelligent and cleans up because they like their place clean.
It looks like this place hasn't been touched in a long time. But the weird thing is that like the grass that's in the courtyard there, it looks like it hasn't been cut, but it doesn't look like it grows any longer than what it is, and it's only about this tall. Doesn't look like the grass though has been touched. It just doesn't grow. The other odd thing you notice too is that there's no snow at all. Like anywhere.
Not instance any magic from this place at all?
Nope. But there's no snow on this keep. It's untouched.
Alright, well, to start this off, I'm going to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay, so Lance, you watch Boot put his hands together and an arcanic flash go through his body as he sits there and meditates for a 10-minute period, and detect magic goes off. What's the range?
Like 10 feet or something. 30 feet.
30 feet? Nothing.
30 feet in all directions, no magic.
Nope, not even from the statue.
Nope, don't trust it. You ready, Lance?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, I shatter the statue.
Okay, how much damage? 14, okay. So you point at
Double
the back end
damage.
of it.
It's a
Yeah,
stone.
because it's a stonework. So you point it at the back, and your eyes flash, and you and Lance and Dunaday flying above it, you're as the shatter spell goes off. Part of the back end of this thing just explodes, and stone goes everywhere. It doesn't quite crumble it though; it still is standing, but you can see that there is a massive indentation on the back of this thing's where the arm of the back plate would be, and it's completely caved in. Nothing. You guys hear it from the ground below. You hear and the birds and the trees all start flying away.
The trees started flying away?
No, the birds and the trees.
I'm scared.
I thought you said "and" as well. I was like, "What? The trees are flying! Run!"
You guys thought the
That's
keep.
We got other
You guys
problems.
thought the keep had problems.
Yeah. Well, that's what's been killing everyone here. The fucking trees can fly.
d- uh, uh, look up. Do I see Dunade still floating around?
Mm-hmm. Still doing his circles.
And I don't see anything.
You see it blow up a little bit and some stone go flying. Falls a little bit to the ground, but the statue stays remaining standing. It's pretty strongly built. Whoever built it built it for the purpose. It was supposed to stay there a long time.
I should have aimed for a leg.
Can I try again?
It's another spell I'd have to use. Do I sense any rage coming towards from me
No.
towards this keep?
I'm not even gonna have you roll. Just
Okay.
No,
Any?
you're being paranoid, is what you are, Mister
Statue mad.
Big Old Baron, all scared. Look at you. Thought you were all big and tough. You're afraid of a damn inanimate object. Well, I've thrown a lot of mimics at you guys. I'm sorry.
When you said earlier that the mechanical city up north moves, I was like, that's because everything's a mimic. They're not constructs, they're just mimics.
We talked about that. It's a mimic inside
Yeah.
of mimic. Serving mimics, even the plate and food are mimic.
Yeah, the city itself is a mimic.
Mimicking
Which-
a mimic.
yeah.
All right. What else are you doing?
Well, just sit up here and wait, I guess, for them. I told them to wait for the sound of the explosion.
Okay. You guys hear it?
I'm gonna look at the adventurers and be like, well, ready to open the gate?
He reaches behind him, pulls out the glass sword, sets it on the ground. Let's do
A little
this.
weird that it's quiet, isn't it?
No, really, this place is fucking jammed. He starts walking forward towards the gate. And the other two, you see, Dust Spell. He reaches in the back of his coat, pulls out two pretty long daggers, and flips them around in each hand, and starts walking forward. And then you see Braun. He's got like a maul behind his back.
Did you say Dust Belly?
Dust Spell. He takes a maul off of his back, unclips it, and starts walking forward.
Pull out my axes.
All right. You see Thomas, he halves his sword or his shield and starts going forward, and Arcadia doesn't take out Dagnir. She just leaves it in the sheath and keeps walking.
Let's go, Caduceus.
And you see Kate kind of take her spell book out of her she's got like a holster for it basically on her belt. She takes it out, kind of thumbs the pages absentmindedly, walking forward. She's like, I don't like this place. I don't like this place.
You can stay out by the gate if you want and watch our cover us.
I can leave Caduceus with you.
I mean, I don't think that's enough. Sorry, I don't feel completely safe with just the dog.
And Thomas.
I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, you can stay right at the opening of the gate. When they open it, you don't have to come in, and we'll see you from the opening. We're not going far in, right off rip.
Arcadia chimes in. She says, I'd be more than happy to stay with them if you'd like.
Thank you, Arcadia.
All right, you guys approaching the gate? Okay. You guys get up to the gate, and you can see that now you guys getting up to it, you can see the beautiful, seamless stonework, like it's been untouched. There's no weather marks, there's no moss, no plants or anything growing on it, no dirt. And then you notice as well, you're like, oh, there's no snow up here.
Is
Walk
there a
up.
keyhole on the gate?
There is not a keyhole in the gate.
Question.
Okay.
Yes.
The snow that's blowing around or the snow that's falling, is it like hitting anything? And like, does it look like, snow on a window?
Nope. Any
How
snow
does it
around
not get in there?
It goes as the snow, like if a breeze comes by and you guys see the because it's a very arid region, the snow picks up and blows towards the gate and then just settles and is gone. It doesn't leave any traces whatsoever. And it doesn't look like there's an exact cutoff on the snow either. The snow just kind of like flattens out into the ground and then stops. There's no like, this is where the snow stops. You know what I mean?
I don't like that. That's fucking weird.
It's almost like the ground is warmer in that area or something.
It's
Yep,
almost
there's
like
no-
this area doesn't exist here. There's some kind of cutoff between here and there, and I don't like it. It's like the bag of holding in Mara's pocket.
Being up on top of the wall, is there like a? Can I see a way to open and close the gate? You said it was open already, right?
You're not where you can see the gate.
Okay.
You're being blocked by a tower and another wall.
Okay.
So the rest of you guys go up to the gate. You can see the whole party and everything. You see one of them, Dust Spell, he kind of like creeps ahead real quick, and you can see his cloak, his cowl comes up over his head, and he blends in really well with shadows all of a sudden as he climbs up against the wall and like creeps forward up into the gate. It's actually kind of hard to see him even in daylight. And he creeps up and pulls the gate open a little farther and looks back at you guys and is like, "Was for it." And then you see him dip around the corner into the gate, and his two friends start up. And you see them both into the keep.
Following.
All right. You guys get up to the gate, and this is where Thomas, Kate, Arcadia, and Caduceus, they all like. Thomas reaches down and kind of pets Caduceus, and Caduceus is like, "Bye," and you guys go walking for. He's just having a good time. He's totally fine. Thomas and them wait and kind of gives you a nod as you guys all each go by and you guys walk in. Immediately to your left is what looks to be a structure of some kind of house, or maybe you're not exactly sure what it's for, but the door is you walk in, and as you get over the gate on the right and left, there's two little slits that go in, and you realize these are firing positions. And then going forward around you guys to your immediate right is like a little half stone wall, which is a platform that leads up into that little tower area. To your immediate left is also the same height, and you can see that there's a stairwell that leads up into that one as well. There's a hallway that leads to your left as well, and then you can see that there's an open door into the structure to your left. To your right is a courtyard. Some of it is grass, but this is where you can see that there is hay in one of the largest structure on the right, inside the walls there. And you would guess that this is a stable of some kind. Immediately across from you is 3 open doors with like a shingled roof. And you're assuming that this must be like either a storehouse or a weapons or an armory or something maybe of some kind.
Can I go to the place that has the hay and
Sure.
pull out my tinderbox and try to light the hay on fire?
Okay. You go over and peek in and look and grab your tinderbox and look down, and before you even light, you're like, yeah, if I light this up, this whole thing's gonna go up. Like it's dry hay, really.
I know.
You want to light the structure on fire.
I feel like if there's a fire, maybe something will come out.
All right. You reach down and you guys see Mara just, and you see it just grab the hay, and it just rockets across the room. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yes,
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
No, you're just normal. Yeah, we'll go with normal.
9.
A 9. Okay. You take 29 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And you are knocked prone as this combined space is just like a fireball almost right next to you. So you just see this fire come out of the room. Mara gets knocked backwards, and now this whole entire structure is lit ablaze. Boot, you can now see this of fire coming up and smoke, black smoke rising to your west, where the front of the keep is.
Still looking for movement.
Make a perception check. Anybody
Can
else
I
want to do anything?
Get up and make sure I'm not on fire and look
You
around
are-
and see if I did anything. Oh,
Perception check 20. You look around. Other than the movement of your friends, you don't see anything moving. Mar, you can see right in front of you that this structure is, there's no way you could possibly stop it from burning down. The stables, they're done.
I'm just gonna walk away from the stables.
Okay. And they just blaze. It's the whole area itself is let me get a good measurement here. It's about 85 feet by 45 feet of structure,
Okay.
and it's burning to the ground. The only thing left of it, as you guys are
bystanders.
moving away, is like a couple of stone walls that held it up. And you can see the roof is already starting to cave in and just gone.
Huh.
Were we supposed to meet them somewhere, Draven?
They walked in the door with us.
No, Boot and Dunaday and
No, they're up on the wall. They can see us in here.
You see a head peek out from the hallway that you guys was on your left when you came in, and you see a hooded figure looking like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Oh my god! He turns and goes back in. At this point, you see, fuck, I forgot his name.
Darren.
Darren. Darren. I can't believe I forgot his name. You see Darren come up onto one of the platforms on your right. He had gone into the little tower area, and he comes out, looking at the burning building. He's like, "Oh, you guys get right to it, don't you? Thought we were supposed to like take this keep, not like burn the place to the fucking ground."
I didn't burn the whole fucking thing. I just burned the goddamn stable.
She
Yeah,
always
it's
like
made of
this.
stone.
She always like this. You see him kind of like readjust the sword in his hand. He's like, "There's nothing in here. It's barren. The whole tower. And there's nothing. Not a stick of furniture. No remnants of anything. That's completely barren." You see Dustspell and Voln come out from the left there, and they're like, "Yeah, we've been up on the battlements. We checked the storeroom here. It looked like maybe it was like an armory of some kind or a
I'm gonna
barracks."
go
but-
check on Kate. I want to walk out the doors to Kate.
Okay, you see her, and she's got her hand on her spellbook, and she's peeking, and you see Thomas is like looking around, and Arcadia is standing there calmly, and she's like, "Do I need to ask?"
Oh, Mara's burning stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna keep trying to walk across the bridge
The bridge.
or whatever's out front by the doors. I don't know if there's a bridge or a staircase or just flat opening.
Yeah, it was like a little tiny slope that went up to the keep.
Yeah, I just want to walk out of the keep by where Kate and all them are standing,
They're right outside the front gate, like they're up against the gate.
so I can leave.
Yeah, you can walk right out.
Oh, thank God.
I know. The second you mentioned it, I was like, oh no.
I was afraid we were gonna get stuck in there. Everything's just, it's quiet and there's nothing going on, and I don't like it. How do people die if there's nothing near? Do people just leave when they find out there's nothing here?
Yeah, everyone was just so disappointed that they all just left and no one bothered to go back to Timk. Yeah, we're not that lucky.
This is beyond me. I'm gonna sit at the gate for a minute and be like,
Do I see a door anywhere?
Lots of doors. Yeah, you see across the courtyard, there are the 3 doors that lead into small rooms. To your left, down the hallway where Dustspell, Volvin Dustspell had just come out.
and
There's
they said
doors
they're
there.
in.
And then they're onto your left, across the courtyard to your left, so to the east by northeast, there's 2 stone steps that go up at just a shallow angle, and you're assuming that goes beyond the next wall.
Okay, the way I'm picturing this is that the keep is like the main building.
Okay, so you are in the front courtyard,
Yeah.
encircled by walls.
Yes.
There is a wall that divides this courtyard from the next courtyard, and the keep itself, I guess the keep, is what you can see over the next wall is this big structure in the back of the whole entire hold.
Okay.
If
Would
that
you
paints
mind
a better
doing, like,
picture.
a
Yeah,
quick
it does.
paintbrush image of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So has anybody actually gone into the keep yet?
No. Oh,
No,
yeah.
but I'm heading that way.
The two ninja guys did.
So
I thought they went in there and they saw nothing.
if this
So
is the
that's
whole
why I was
keep,
like,
They
what?
went in.
if this is the whole keep, there is a small structure here. There is a wall here. There's a structure here. This is now burned. This is the gate. There's a tower here, tower here, tower here, tower here, tower here, tower here. And then the rest of this structure back here is the keep. Statue was here.
Okay. Thank you. That's
This
a
is,
really good
Yeah.
image.
this is the battlement. This is another battlement. Obviously, there's battlements all around.
Yeah.
Boot, you were right here.
So there's a statue here. There's not one right here.
Right where? No.
Or I pinged farther in.
No.
Okay.
There's just a gate, like another entryway, and the stairs that go up it into the next
Okay.
courtyard.
And then
Oh,
there's
yeah, I'm gonna go to the next courtyard.
there's
Okay.
2 towers on the keep, right? Like one on each side. Is that what you said?
No, not necessarily 2 towers. There's 2, like the ones that's right next to you, to your right, would be like above the statue. The one you scried into or clairvoyanced into, that is like it has a roof on it, and then there's another one to its left. So if you looked at it like this, to its left, there's another bigger one up above.
Like there. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, I want to walk around, I guess, like this direction, and just walk and head on down the stairs to them.
Okay. Actually, no, hang on. I'll give you guys a look. To be fair, if you guys are gonna be looking around this place from like the courtyard and the outside and stuff and not going into any place yet, then I'll give you guys a first-hand peek of what you're gonna be looking at.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
You don't have any characters right now, no models, just
That's perfect, though. That gives me a perfect idea of what everything is.
so
This-
yeah, you burned
this
down.
giant thing burnt down.
Yeah, you burned that down.
Oh, okay.
Gone.
I was picturing like this burnt down, but okay.
I said to the right of the gate, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Go up and knock on the keep door.
Where at? Ping. There's not a door there.
Where's the door then?
There is a door here.
I want to
Well,
look for
now
a door
go
with
to
a
that
keyhole.
door.
Yeah, I want to look for a door with a keyhole.
Okay. Give me a sec here.
Odd idea, guys. Once I come down to them,
I have 6 maps, by the way, so you guys got to be patient with me.
it's fine.
There is a door. I gotta go one more.
While he's doing that.
Ah, here we
Oh,
go.
oh.
Yeah, there is a door right there. It is closed, Draven, as you guys move up. Are you guys moving up with him, or? Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
So you go up that set of stairs. What's up, Boot?
Do I catch them before they go that way? Like, do I get down to them?
You see them
before
come
they
into
go?
that courtyard.
Okay, yeah. Do I get down these stairs to them?
I can't. I'm not on that map.
Oh, okay. Well, do I
Hang
just
on. Let me get to the map.
find the stairs and get down to them?
Ping it one more time.
You said there were stairs here to get down, right?
You can go. You can get down by going through. You can find your way down. There's a couple of different ways to get down into the courtyard.
Okay.
Through the towers and such. There's different ways.
I just want to find them and ask an odd idea. Normally, the idea here was to go up into the keep. Should we look for a way down first? There's a basement?
Yeah, we haven't seen anything like that.
I mean, let's look for something like that.
Yeah, we gotta get in here to see that. All there
I
is
mean,
is
like-
battlements, a stable.
What if there's like an outdoor way to get into the basement? Like a...
There's a lot of us here. Let's go fan out.
Yeah, I wanted to throw the idea out before I went off and started looking for one.
Everybody make an investigation check that wants to look.
Yeah, I want to go find a basement door or something like that.
Oh,
It's
So close.
God, still good. 16.
16.
Investigation.
Yep.
8.
9.
9.
16. Okay. Maneuvering you guys around, what are you looking for exactly? You're looking for just
Like cellar doors, like those.
Okay.
Just something to get underground. That would.
I'm looking for
You-
hidden doors, period.
Okay. Moving around the walls and everything, you guys take your time going through all these rooms and towers and everything. They're barren. They're empty completely. You guys end up searching most of the courtyards and all that good stuff before you realize, like, no, it doesn't look like there's any secret doors. Boot, upon closer inspection, though, you see Darren and Volvin over by where you had shattered the statue. And you see Darren kind of looking around at it real quick, and then he calls Braun. You can go, "Hey, Braun!" And you hear Braun come down from one of the battlements, and you see them grab onto this statue, and they start pulling on. And Braun comes up, pushes his body up against it, and they just topple this thing. It just crumbles into the courtyard, right?
Is there a do 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 do?
Yeah.
Now that's
At-
what I like to see.
You walk over and see what they're looking at, and it looks to be a well, but it's dry.
Why is there a statue on top of a well?
Flick a coin down into it.
Sounds kind of like what Lance found.
Take a gold coin out. Bing. In a couple seconds, ding, 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 you hear it hit.
Hit metal.
Well, it hit.
Oh,
Something.
Okay.
You hear it ricochet only like a second or two later. It's not very far.
Okay, it's not a poop of water or metal. It's
Nope.
Okay. Something just dried up, probably.
You know I can light it up, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to go down there?
Lance.
I guess that's a no. You want to send Lance?
No, I wanted to ask him about the sewer thing he told us about earlier.
What? What sewer thing?
Where you followed those people in that sewer where you got glyphed.
Yeah, that was closer to town. That was like just on the outside of Temp.
Do you remember it looking anything like this?
I don't think so. It was mostly just like it was meant for the town itself. I don't think it goes this far out.
I know. I'm just worried about the same kind of construction, being that maybe they have some way of hiding themselves here. Do we want to check this out? I kind of wanted to knock on the keep door and see if anybody or anything's here. It's up to you guys.
I feel like we knocked. No one came. The
Right,
statue
I know,
broke,
but we
right?
blew something up. I just meant politely knock.
Oh. There's just a scared old woman. Why are you doing this?
I mean, you guys didn't ring the bell at the shop, and I wasn't even in there.
Yeah. Statue broke, correct? When they toppled it over?
Oh, a big
Pretty much, yeah. It crumbled in half.
Okay, good. Good. All right, let's knock. Let's see that first.
Where are you gonna go knock on the keep?
Yeah, that or go in the hole. I was asking the whole party.
Okay.
Yeah,
up to
go
you
knock,
guys.
Draven. I want to see what happens.
Go knock on the door.
I like how we're
Nobody's
going from
muted, right?
sieging to investigating to politeness, just to
Well, this place is throwing us a curveball.
yeah.
Mighty keep.
Doing us a heckin' confuse. Can I just try to open one of the doors?
Yeah, every door that you check, Mara, you go around and open the doors, and they're not locked. They what? Swing right.
I kind of want to just walk in, guys.
When
In the
I
middle?
I knocked on
Okay.
the door. Did anything happen?
Nothing happens. No answer.
Thank you.
I apologize.
when I'm
Sometimes
walking
it's hard.
around now, does detect magic go off at all? For the 10 minutes that I have walking around?
No.
Well, I'm gonna plop down the hole then and light up my amber fist.
Okay, so yeah, splitting the party because that's what it's seeming like.
I'm just looking down the hole at him. I'm not leaving him yet. I just want to know what happens when he jumps down.
Okay. Draven, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
We could have had Lance walk down it.
Okay.
And
I got rope.
The stone is it's smooth, too smooth for you to hold onto, but enough that you can splay out and slide down. So you guys see him.
yeah, it's
slide-
not deeper than 10, 20 feet because of the coin.
No, you actually slide down for probably a good 60 feet. You said it fell for a couple seconds. Okay.
A couple.
Okay.
Okay,
Don't
let's
take things. Yeah,
Oh my
come
God.
on. Oh, yeah. If you start taking me literally, I swear
Well,
to
then
God.
you said 1 or 2 seconds when you said
All right.
elaborating with boot.
I'm telling you
when it
now,
bounced off
it's
the
60
wall.
feet. All right.
Terminal velocity of a coin.
Oh my
is-
fucking God. Get out of here. You slide down what feels about 60 feet. You slide down and before you hit the bottom and you land on stone. There is to your back, or no, to your, if you're, the way you know facing the main part of the keep, there is another tunnel that leads forward. Looks like it's been hewn out of whatever the same, like the way it was hewn, it's smoothly carved. You can see about 20, 25 feet out.
Yeah, look to boot. There's a tunnel down there.
Well, no one else has found this hole, or the statue
All a
would be
bunch of-
destroyed.
Now a bunch of people standing over the hole. Do a flip! No.
Should we go down and follow the tunnel?
Should we just open the keep up and see what's in there, or do we want to go from underneath? That's the question here, guys. We all have
I'm not
nervous
sure,
leg
guys.
syndrome
He
right
said
now.
we opened a bunch of doors to the keep and there was nothing inside.
Oh, I mean like go up in
Mara
here.
went opening doors.
Yeah, we
Like the-
you look over it and they're talking amongst themselves and it's like, we searched the whole fucking thing. There's nothing here. It's all opened. It's barren. It doesn't even look like anybody's lived here, let alone its ways. There's no respect.
Gotcha. Tunnel it is. I'm jumping down.
Oh!
I'm gonna try to
Make an
slide down. I'm
acrobatics
not gonna
check.
I
dive.
jump.
I'm gonna try to slide
Make
down.
an acrobatics check.
Okay.
I jumped down the tunnel,
Hey, do
seeing
you...
something blot out the sun.
6.
A 6. Okay, you land flat on your ass, but you
Okay.
manage your way down. It doesn't hurt. You just fall. You're just like.
Water's fine, guys.
There's water.
No.
I turn to Darian and I say, would you mind if we go down the tunnel and you guys go up into the keep?
That sounds fine to me. We already searched up there, but we'll keep a watch if you want.
I mean, did they search here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they did. Wow, what the fuck? Nothing?
Raven, is it a little dark down here, or is it just me?
Nothing. Not a stick
I got
of
the
furniture. This place is
gauntlets lit.
barren.
Insight check.
Go ahead. All right.
14.
They're genuinely telling you that you saw them dart in and out of places, up the stairs, down the across the battlements. They looked. There's nothing here.
Yes, they magically got coin purses and bags of treasure on their back, perfectly hidden at a vantage
Oh, yeah.
turn.
I mean, they could have bag of
yeah.
holdings.
Roman, I think I was muted earlier, but I let the dagger go. The dagger with legs, I just dropped it on the ground when we were outside and let it go.
Yeah, you're
Where?
muted.
When was this?
When we camped at night when I was waiting for Grix, like before I got Grix.
You let go of the. Okay.
Yeah, let him go.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But at this point right now, I would like to use my rune bonding to call him back into my hand.
You rune bonded with the wandering dagger.
Yeah, that way I don't lose him.
All right. You guys see him hold his hand out, and a dagger appears in his hand, and 2 little legs are sticking out of it, like trying to kick.
Oh my god, why did you have to question that so much? I thought you were like... I can't take this anymore, Romans. Send a dragon in. I,
Dragon.
Did I give you guys anxiety or what?
I have sweat all over my hands, dude. It's bad. I'm
Doing my job, right? I'm doing my job.
I'm looking around in the light of the Emberfist gauntlets to see if I see anything.
Just one tunnel that leads in the direction underneath of the main keep.
I mean, is there
And
anything
for-
in the tunnel?
For
25
flavor
feet out.
text,
Go ahead.
for flavor text, she's got my wrist like a flashlight, kind of dangling me a little bit, like looking around.
It
with the
continues
embers.
on, and about 20 to 25 feet out, you can see, but it just continues on into darkness. You can't see how far it goes.
I rune monded and brought him back to me. That way I could guarantee that we were still in the same dimension.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yep.
I want to yell up to Dunaday, come on down if you don't see anything. And I want to head over before I just assume we're all gonna jump down. I tell that to Darren if you guys want to head down. I want to head back maybe with Lance. Come with me to the main gate, and I want to see if I can shut it, like lock it. So if
Okay.
maybe something was out already and it's coming back, it can't get back in. Is there a way to
That
like?
come in then?
It'd be funny if you could ward it.
You guys are already down. I don't want to waste that much time.
Oh yeah, that takes an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go up and shut the gate?
Yeah. Can I bar it? Is there like a drop down metal lattice thing as well?
Yeah, there's a portcullis too.
Yeah. Can I just everything I can possibly find, just shut it and lock it?
Okay. Okay. So you walk up, and the others are still waiting for you guys. And you shut the door, and then grab the bard, slam it down. And it's pretty heavy, so it'll take probably a couple of you to lift that, but it's on a swivel, so you can drop it. But as soon as it drops, it slams shut.
And then the metal lattice thing. Whatever.
There's a lever on the side in one of the towers. You can walk in and grab it.
Okay. Pull it. Yeah.
I am biting my nails so bad right now.
Portcullis slams into its slots.
I want to take a piece of paper, and I just want to like stick it in between the door. Just like fold it up and then stick it in between the door. So like if something opens, it falls out.
You can't get to the door now. The portcullis is closed.
Oh, I can't reach through it?
No. There's a portcullis after the door. It's not like against the door.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Then I'll put it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're on the inside. Fuck me.
Yeah, I didn't
So
lock
the portcullis
myself
is
out.
outside. Sorry. The portcullis is outside. Yeah, you can
What
fight it
an
up.
ineffective
Okay,
portcullis.
that works. Yeah, I put it in between the door. So if the door ever opens, I'll know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll head back to them and hop down that whale.
So one at a time. You guys follow him or no?
Eat.
Yes. Lance, you go down.
I fly down.
All right.
Did Arcadia and
I perch on someone's shoulder. Free ride.
God damn it.
And I need to go to the bathroom.
I am a tiny raven.
I guess I could stand underneath and knowing that people are going to come down. I didn't see anything. Just wait to catch people if they.
Too late. I didn't warn you. I fell on my ass. Too late.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear the thud, and then I'm like, maybe I should catch people.
You take 100 points of falling damage and die outright. What the fuck, guys? What is this keep?
I have no idea, and it's driving me fucking nuts. I'm
I
like, I've bitten all of
expected-
my fucking nails.
Yeah, I expected there to be nothing, and then I expected us to trigger something and just hell break loose.
Yeah,
I didn't expect there to be nothing in the keep.
but what's worrying me now about this well is what if this whole tunnel system fills up with water as a.
Well, I could polymorph into a shark, so I'm fine. So,
Oh no, not a shark. Oh god.
yeah.
Oh, I can breathe underwater. I'm totally fine. Yeah.
We'll be fine. The rest of the party's fucked,
I
Mara.
know.
Like, come on.
Or she just went right through me.
It leads to the Underdark, guys. Holy shit, we never left.
Oh my god.
That's what happens when you put vodka in it.
We never left the Underdark. Oh my god.
Yeah, it opens and you see the smoking ruins of. No, I'm kidding.
Holy shit.
Dear God.
Okay, well, at
I
least the
immediately